Oh man, I wish I had that. I wish I had started the stream when you said that. That would have been a great like audio clip to start every stream with.
We can't
That
do
would be
that
cool.
though, because I 100% got that from a YouTuber.
Yeah, but it's how you said it. You know, it's your creative interpretation.
I said it literally exactly like him.
Yeah, but it was your
You're
voice.
doing it as a parody.
It's Creative
Parody.
Commons.
It's Creative Commons.
It's fair
He
use.
just got
Fair use.
diagnosed with cancer. Like,
Oh shit.
I really want to make a dark joke, but I feel like I shouldn't do that.
Same.
no,
but then I
make the
didn't.
dark joke.
I
We can
stopped.
make the dark joke because he posted on Twitter that if he won a Minecraft tournament, he was gonna buy an adopt an orphan, and then named all of his weapons in the future parties he was at. It's called Orphan Killers.
Okay, well, if I have your blessing, I'm just gonna type it in chat because I don't want to get canceled if this ever comes up in the future.
The chat that you can see on your screen.
No, the other chat. Katrina.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the chat on our phones.
Yeah, the chat that isn't
Asking for
being saved
President
to YouTube.
2058 tanked by unsurfaced, unsavory joke.
I mean, you're right.
Yep, someone's gonna come back 50 years
You
from
can
now
adopt it.
through our D&D records and cancel us.
I'm just trying to get the stuff out of the, you know.
I mean,
Honestly,
like,
in the future,
legitimately.
old streams and shit might not be the worst place for opposition research, because people say some shit while they're gaming.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad that we were on the same page there, Trevor. Anyway, who wants
We're
to?
both terrible people.
We knew that. Anyway, who wants to recap what happened last time?
We fought ghosts.
We got
Fine,
wiped a
I'll
bunch.
go.
Hot ghosts.
We fought goats.
There were ghosts of us,
And then we forgot.
Wait, I don't remember
and
the ghosts
Malcolm
of
got
us.
taken.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
you killed a ghost
because
of
we
Kaede.
forgot.
Yeah, most of you
Yeah,
forgot.
you
Yeah.
killed
Big thing.
fucking Kaede.
No, we forgot, but that information has been preserved.
It's preserved
currently.
back and forth.
Yeah.
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 None of you have that.
Nobody remembers it verbatim.
But we've all heard
Information
tell.
has
It's
been
a
passed.
legend at this point.
At
A
this point,
4-hour-old
nobody-
legend.
At this point, nobody remembers going into the house, but we've told each other how to get out of the house thanks to Kaede's sparkly arrows.
Yes.
Yeah.
And about all the ghosts and other things you have encountered in the house, in various bits and pieces.
Just bouncing knowledge back and forth.
Exactly.
Off each other.
And we let Oakley casually forget what it was like to be like paralyzed in the like the jaws of a giant spider.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
That did happen.
she doesn't need to know that.
I
It's
mean,
fine.
what?
Yeah. Yeah. Oakley doesn't know, and Hazel doesn't remember.
How many times have people been mind wipes? Just,
Ash
I'm
has
up
been
to
twice.
24 hours.
I'm at 12.
I am on 12 hours.
I have no idea.
You're at
You're
12
I
on.
think 12. So I'm at 24. So next one will be 24. Is that what it is? Or I have already had 24.
I thought
think you've already had 20.
yeah, someone is at 24. Someone is at a D8. Okay, it's Willow.
I
It's
just
Willow
realized-
and Ash.
Willow and Ash.
Yeah, Ash is at it too.
Okay, I thought so.
Okay, so then 24
Okay.
will be the next one for what? The rest of us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're all at me, Hazel, and Oakley are all at D6s. Ash and Willow are at D8s.
Okay. That's what I
And the
Yeah.
important thing is that we don't all get wiped at once.
Yes.
We need to
Currently-
strategize to ensure this going forward, I think, because we're
Currently-
getting down to it here.
I believe currently Hazel, Kaede, and Willow know what's going on. Ash
We-
got wiped recently, and Oakley got wiped.
I think that was this current fight. They got wiped.
Yes.
So you just finished. If you want to catch them back up, you guys
Okay,
have...
we give them the usual spiel.
Okay, the other thing, you have
We
lost...
tell them all the things we usually tell them.
Yep, and you have lost the Malcolm's Trail. That was the other
Yes,
thing.
that was the big one. Is nobody knows where
And-
Malcolm went.
And to be clear, within all of this forgetting and retelling, we did remember to tell each other about the fact that there could be ghosts of us, right?
Yes.
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 Yeah. Kaede remembers
Hazel told
perfectly
us.
anything that's been told to her since she's been last wiped.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
But
that's
most
helpful.
importantly,
I always forget
after the
that.
fight is done, Ash goes over to a ghost pile and As yet again, don't these seem a little squishy to you?
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
So
Every
the
single
first-
time.
I love the fucking time travel movie tropes we're developing here.
Yep.
I
But
love
yeah,
the fact
so-
that Willow isn't going to be done for the next 24 hours and is only done for the past 24 hours.
All right.
So yeah, so all of our info is as good as the first time Willow and Kaede sat down with Kaede's sketchbook and stuff and
Yes.
set everything up.
Yes. The first short rest.
Yeah.
Kaede, would
Yes.
you mind writing? Can you like use your arm and you have a quill? Just like write down like a brief information for us to
Key
know
points
that you can
just
A
on
little
your wrist or
pamphlet.
something.
points.
Well, I opened my book and I'm just gonna jot down everything that we know so far.
Perfect. And then
The
if we're ever
story so
confused,
far.
Does
we
anything
will
have
need.
Does anybody have something like obvious, colorful that I can use as a bookmark? I can't really.
Kind of the most obvious, colorful one of all of us.
Yeah, but I can't really use the feather.
I have a
because
King of
I can't use
Hearts.
the pass.
You want a King of Hearts?
Yeah, playing card's a pretty good bookmark.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
take a playing card and I'll, how long does Preston last? Yeah, I'll prestidigitate like some bright fucking color and bookmark the page with my note.
Perfect. I don't know why I have the King of Hearts, but I do.
Yeah, who knows? You also have like a
Yeah,
gallon
I
of
don't
glitter.
remember where that came from.
You also have gallons of glitter, so there's that. All right.
I
You-
do have gallons.
Gallons of glitter?
Only half a gallon of.
Oh,
glitter.
sorry, half a gallon of glitter. My bad.
Let's not get crazy with it.
Yeah.
Okay, and where in the house are we?
You are currently on the 3rd floor.
And we had been down to the 1st floor and then followed Malcolm's trail back up here, correct?
Correct. You had
Do
explored
we
the
remember that
east
we were on
wing.
the first floor?
Yes, you guys just got up here. Someone will have informed you of that. You guys
Okay.
have explored the east wing of the 2nd and 1st floor, and you have been into like the entryway of the 1st floor area. You have not explored past this spot on the 2nd floor either. Basically, the whole west wing is unexplored, and then the
I wanna
east
go-
wing of the top floor over here.
I would like to go to the west.
To the west.
If anyone would like to come with me,
To the west,
it's
to the west.
appreciated.
Everything you
You want
own
the
in a
box to the
box
west.
to the west. Give me a second. I'm fighting with.
On the floor, on the first floor, already explored.
All right. Let me see where
And
you
the
guys are.
second,
Ow.
for the most part.
All right. I will go.
And
pop-
up here, the rugs are the only non-difficult terrain, correct?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Am I on? I'm on the right layer. I clicked polygon reveal. Why did you not polygon reveal? Weird. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is an unexplored door, and so is this one. I'm going to here for this one.
Okay. Make a perception check. And then obviously your D8.
Yep. So it's a 10.
It's a 10. You hear what sounds like shuffling, like shuffling in heavy, panicked breathing,
Everybody's shuffling.
coming from the other side of that door.
Okay, guys, we got some ghosts over here, it sounds like. You guys ready to fuck them up? That's not how Will talks. Are you guys ready to come and defeat them?
I don't think that's how she talks either, though. I don't think
It's better
anybody
than
talks
you guys
like
ready
that.
to come and fuck them up? That's,
I mean,
that's
she could
better,
be starting to get
Willow.
cooler.
Let us
No, I'm just
vanquish the ghouls.
She's been around us for the past, like,
Now I'm
what,
just imagining
month?
the like Winnie the Pooh me of like going down and like each step is more like fancy Winnie the Pooh.
I mean,
Shall we go forth to
Willow
vanquish
spent
thy
a
undead
long
foes?
time- If Willow spends a long time with Oakley, she will purposefully sound more posh just to stay away from that boundary.
Okay, I'm currently fighting with some Roll20 stuff that I realized I can do. Give me a moment.
Welcome once again
Oh,
to
God.
Leto's
You're good.
Law.
Oh god,
Here's Steve
YouTube is
Leto.
making noise. Stop that. And then this one needs to be this one or this one. That one. Hey, cool. Now I can look at see what you guys see. Yay!
I don't remember us being in this room. Did we just enter here?
You have
Yeah.
been.
Yes.
You have been
And
here.
then we had a battle, and then we came this way. So if you want to come this way, like
Yeah, we hadn't like explored the room or anything. I don't think we just got up here, killed some stuff, and then started moving.
Oh,
Yeah.
this was at the very end of the night.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah,
Oh, you might have been asleep at that point.
tracks. Okay. We ready?
I'm sorry that I
Yep.
can't stay awake past midnight.
You couldn't. Yes. Midnight is the problem, not 10 o'clock.
Not 10 o'clock. Not 10:30. Definitely midnight. Go ahead and join initiative.
Hey.
Oh, I should have. I was gonna say.
Wow.
We need to remember to
Holy
do the
shit.
Oh,
dash
do we
breathe
still
thing.
need to
Double
do
digits.
the roll?
Willow. Probably.
Is ready.
You probably. Them probably not.
The rest of us probably suck enough that it
Oh,
doesn't matter.
yeah.
We don't need to make Hazel get into the negatives.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So I'm just at 20 then. That's fine.
Just 20.
Yeah, just 20. You know, chill.
Just 20. I learned how to do the auto naming properly now.
Good job, Cam.
Trina,
Right.
they
Oh, sorry,
technically
Iris.
go before you.
I readied
They
an action.
technically go before me?
Yeah, because you
Aren't they
got.
at 19?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You got a -2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still good. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And I still have to enter the room to
Yeah.
start initiative, right? Okay.
I mean, triggered
Did it-
actions. But yeah, you'll
Was
go
I
first.
muted when I said?
I didn't hear you say you were doing something, but it's
Okay,
it's safe
never
to
mind.
assume because you've done it every other room you've been in. So. Let me grab the tokens.
Aren't we missing Oakley?
No, Oakley's there. Or is she not joining
I see
initiative?
Right in
Oakley.
front of Ash.
Willow, Hazel.
Oh, they didn't join initiative.
Oh,
Ash.
initiative.
Oh,
I thought you
can't-
meant on the
I
Oh.
board.
can't see them anyway.
Oh, I'm in the wrong channel, I think.
You're an evil?
Yeah.
That'll do it.
You're not in evil gameplay, though.
This
What?
channel. Oh man, I was really hoping that channel would be in It is in conflict. What? It is in combat.
It's always in combat. We're never out of combat.
Well, then
Never.
I'm not sure why. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I don't
why
know. Weird.
Oakley didn't join in with Dara, Air2, Bree.
I wonder if it's because he already.
Sorry.
Oh, it's probably because he already has a character in that combat, maybe.
Possibly, but all I
anyway.
can imagine is all of them just looking over and
Mine?
going, "What the fuck?"
Oakley, roll a d6.
Fuck is this?
Mine says on my screen it says this channel's not in combat.
That's what we're saying. It's wrong.
Oh.
It should be in combat, but it isn't, according to Alfred. Anyway, roll a d6, Oakley.
Oh yeah, your initiative was good enough to get penalized.
Actually, it won't matter because you'll just go after GH2 anyway. Willow, you can do your turn, and then we'll go with Kaede as ready to action. But I
Can
don't.
even see them.
I don't think you can see them when you're at Kaede, so that's kind of a buff, unfortunately.
Cast?
Eye space cast, yes.
I started that, but I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, casting Oh, you're someone who's checking spell slots.
That was me.
Mhm.
I need a third level spell.
A third level damaging spell.
Yeah, or just a third level
Same.
spell.
That's a mood.
Oh,
Alright,
I'm
just-
sorry. I didn't do the TGH2. That was the problem there.
Hold on, give me a save. A sec. RD20.
Oh, can we?
It
I
saves.
forgot to mention that this last time, and I forgot it this time.
Trina,
Can I
it
grab
saves. You
my
can just finish your
dagger out
turn.
of the wall?
Oh yeah, you could. That's fine. You would have done that.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a completely
It
reasonable
saves,
thing.
so it's good.
It's good. It's not gonna take the damage.
No problem. Thank you.
Go ahead and pass the turn.
Yep.
It is technically their turn.
Oh no, Oakley has a higher.
Oakley had
thing.
to roll a d6 to lose initiative.
Right.
So even if she would have rolled a 1, that would have been an 18.
Fair. My bad. Thank
Trina,
you.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. Oh,
Why do I have 7 health?
Because you've taken damage.
Oh,
Well,
just now?
hey, I
no,
saved.
you've taken damage in the past. In that
Oh.
last fight, probably.
That's a good save.
Yeah, you saved. Good job. As you feel the numbing at your brain, it just lets out a terrible shriek of not anger, but of panic as you see it whip itself around, swipe its claw through the air, and fling this treasure chest in the corner here over in front of the door.
Oh fuck.
Oh, huh.
Hey guys, there's a chest in the way of the door. I don't know if you'll be able to make it in, but I'll try my best.
The door opens outward, so they'll have to
Oh,
climb
okay.
around it and squeeze past it. But
I didn't know if it
It's
opened outwards
in
or
the way
inwards.
at the moment. It's a pretty big container blocking the door. They'll have to shove it aside or squeeze past, depending. Anyway, Oakley, it's your turn.
This really doesn't cramp Hazel style at all.
No.
I thought interior doors usually open inwards, though.
Yeah, no. Architects are weird.
Is there a
This
way
one
I
opens
can
out.
heal?
Maybe that's only how
It's
it
a
works
weird
in
old
all
house.
worlds. Maybe
I'm
their
not
worlds
Their world's
opposite.
opposite. All doors open backwards.
You know,
It's
that's
actually a
fine by me.
pocket door, and
It actually only opens to the side.
yeah, all doors in
Oh.
every one of my D&D worlds are all pocket doors.
See,
Except for when they
you say
open
Stylish
that,
and convenient.
I'm imagining that it's like Zelda style though.
Yeah,
and the
it's-
pocket
it's
is
up.
upwards, and you
Yeah.
just gotta throw them up.
Yeah. Remember, like early
Have that.
when we first got into early D&D, remember? It's like, man, how do we
Right.
open this door? Oh, we lift it. Okay, weird. Jordan, it's your turn.
I know. I asked if there was a way I can heal, and then you guys were talking about doors.
No, Jordan.
we didn't hear you say anything. It
We
was
didn't
just
hear you say anything either.
void, and then started talking about doors.
Yeah. No, you cannot. You are a rogue. You do not, unless you have a healing potion, which I do not think you do.
I do not. I guess I'm gonna pull out my bow and kind of stand in line to take pot shots at the one over here.
Give me a second. I do not have that spell prep or that thing prep. Okay. Do dash B -2. As it has cover because there is a large chest in the way of your shot.
Okay.
So just stick -B -2 on the end.
Yes. Who is up next? Kaede. Oh.
squeeze through.
Well, this is after he makes his attack. I'm just saying you're on deck. Then
Oh wait, did Kaede get her readied action?
no, because she wouldn't be able to see any of them where she was at.
Which one is that? Is that GH
Just pick one. Neither have
one
been
or
hit.
two?
Neither have been hit yet. It
Oh,
doesn't
just
matter.
either. And you said dash B what?
Dash B -2.
-2.
Dang.
As the gap is too narrow and your shot whizzes past, sticking in the far wall. And then they technically did their turn. Kaede.
How much does it take to squeeze through? Pretty
You-
small.
So you can make an acrobatics check. You kind of manage to twist and contort yourself well enough to just kind of slide in the gap between the chest and the door frame.
How much movement did it cost me?
We'll say it would cost probably about half your movement,
Okay. So I'm stuck here.
because it would have taken a second, yeah.
Oh, fun. This is a wonderful place to be.
A wonderful place to be. A magical
Oh.
situation. I'm going
Could I have gotten here?
yeah, you can go to either side. That's fine.
Could I have gotten here?
Oh,
like right here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Because that would have been 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I cast
Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave.
How did I know?
GH1,
GH2.
GH2.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're pushing them into me?
Technically?
I mean, it's all about perspective. To
That's my
Kaede,
club.
the important thing is that they're away from her.
Exactly. For example, GH1 is
It's fine.
dead.
Yeah, you're pushing a
Which
dead
is about the
body.
most away you can be.
Trina, I would like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oops.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because. Oh, no. Yeah, no, you didn't target Trina.
I shouldn't have.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you.
Yeah, I thought that was this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, never mind, Trina. I thought she
So-
was closer. I thought she was between them.
Yeah. Because I thought it was this before. And that's way too big.
Yeah. I was about to say, I was thinking it was one between, or one further from a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like 15-foot cube walled on you. Because it doesn't say centered on you.
Yeah, I
It's-
don't know. Cubes are very weird for
So,
spells,
see,
but for
I've
Thunderclap,
kind of
I feel
hard
like it's gotta
to-
be
Okay,
centered
what
on
I've
you.
always seen, I've seen in other ones, is it's a 15-foot cube originating from you. So if I was here, I could cast it like this.
See, that's what I was going to say. It is originating from you, but when a point of origin is a center most
Yes,
of the time.
that's why I've seen it ruled both ways.
Yeah,
I was
it's-
just saying
yeah,
that.
it's
Cubes
a
are
little
awkward.
ambiguous.
I feel like with Thunderwave and spells like that, rules as intended is the 8 squares about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's-
because that's how we
Did
ruled
it
it
before,
last
I
time.
think, yeah.
Because there was one on me, and I asked if it could go straight up so I could run away.
Yeah, that's true. And then it's pushed up to 10 feet away from you. Did they save? No, they both failed. Okay, so one died.
That's good.
And
GH1 died. That
GH1
was
died.
this one. Oh yeah, so it didn't get pushed into Willow either.
and then
That's
this one
good.
gets pushed
Hey,
10 feet
Kaede.
back.
What a babe.
And then go ahead and pass your turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ash, you are up.
Would have that chest have been pushed?
Yeah, I guess it probably would have. It would have just been barely in the way. I keep going to the wrong side. And we go and grab that. Clearing the door.
Hey. Haha. Utility.
Utility.
Everything is difficult. So
Good
10,
job, Kaede.
20, 30. I can't, like, look around the door, right?
Probably from there, no. That's a little bit of a weird angle to try to get a
Yep.
shot with.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's gonna curve
Um,
that arrow.
Yeah. Ricochet it off. I'm gonna ricochet the arrow off the desk in between Kaede and Willow, off the wall, into the ghost.
And it's, like, not even, like...
And I should advantage because I'm that cool.
Yeah, of course. Well, I was, like, kind of thinking, like, could I peek my head around to, like, cast a spell? But, like, that's also a bit much.
Yeah.
So,
Because you are in that space after all.
yeah. I'm just gonna do nothing then. I can get in there next turn, but I don't want to get in there and then open myself up to forgetting whatever comes after 24 hours.
Yeah.
Can't you peekaboo and then move back?
He's out of movement.
Out of movement because it's
Oh.
difficult terrain.
All that rotten wood.
Oh yeah.
Hazel.
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty much also gonna move over there.
Hazel and
Me
Ash
and Ash, man,
are...
we've just been on the same path this
Yeah.
whole time.
Hazel's really been like, you are my bodyguard.
Not even. It's just like we're going the same place.
It's like one of those really awkward, okay, see you later. Heads in the same direction.
Yes.
I'm not following you because you're the leader or anything. It just so happens that this happens to be the fastest way to the place that we're both trying to get, okay?
Okay.
Right.
Gosh.
Obviously, because Willow is the leader right now.
Willow,
Hi, yeah, I'm
Hi.
aware.
you are the leader right now.
I have a quick question. Can we do combo moves? Like cooperative aiding? Like if one person holds their action and then has the other person on their turn just add some extra damage to the thing. Like if Ash
Well,
had
the guy's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Tink.
well, for future, if Ash had like a gust of wind type thing, and I shot an arrow, could he gust of wind and try to hit something,
No.
with
Also, I appreciate that that you think Ash has spells that could be useful in these combats.
No, you want to look at... I can...
It's literally
oh,
roll of the die every time.
So, what it is Willow can, either slow people with Ray of Frost, or, Kaede can do things that are fun.
Yes, you can do combination things. No gust of wind and an arrow is not going to do anything, though. Gust of wind is not
Okay.
is not powerful. But yes, I mean, if you want to hold
Okay.
your action in response to someone else doing something, you can. But
cool.
I haven't even used my get out of jail free card yet. I don't know if it would work against these ghosts though.
yeah,
Wish I had to get out of jail free card.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
called
what's your get out of-
darkness. It's called darkness, and I can see through it.
yeah. You made me
Wait.
ink.
I have magic eyes. I can see through. I have like perfect night vision, so I can see through magical darkness. So if I
Could you
cast
see through a
darkness,
fog
Look.
cloud?
Look with your
No.
special eyes.
the fog cloud isn't dark.
Well, fuck. Because that's the only one that I could do.
So I can cast darkness centered on myself, and it's like a get out of jail free card because it's like I can run 20 feet away, and it's very unlikely that anything can see me.
You can also cast
Fair.
it on something you're carrying. You know, what you need to get is a fishing
Work
rod.
like that.
Yeah, you can cast darkness on an item, and then if the item is fully concealed, the darkness is concealed.
Oh, I did not know that's how that spell works.
That's the same way light spells work. Like if you have
Cameron,
something
is there
cast light on it
anything
and
in
you
the room
cover
that I
it,
could-
sealed.
Check out.
What are you looking for? Just.
Is this?
Anything
It looks
fun?
like just a bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah, just a bedroom,
Yeah.
a little bit of a
Yeah,
storeroom.
I'm over by the desk.
Make an investigation check.
Happily.
What's everyone else doing?
Hanging out in the hallway, I guess. Honestly,
Just
it
vibing.
sounds like the fight is
Well,
over.
Yeah.
I'll
Uh,
investigate with Willow.
Willow, you find. Kaede, you find alongside Willow 3 silver pieces tucked away in a
Rich.
drawer in the
Ooh.
back of
Rich.
the
That's like decent money
desk.
in here too.
and some various broken and well beyond repair pens. There's some charcoal that's been wet and near useless for writing at this point.
There's
Some destroyed paper and things.
That's fine. We're the only ones in the room, right?
Ash is at the door, but yeah, at the moment.
Oh. Cool. Kaede, do you want one?
Sure.
Cool.
I'll add 1 silver piece to my
1 silver piece.
Well, it is so hilarious to be excited over 3 silver pieces. We wouldn't
Willow
even
will
bother
add
to
2.
pick that up.
No, Felix would, because Felix wants to, like, Scrooge McDuck money pit that he can
Yeah,
just
Felix
swim
would
in.
pick up silver. Felix would pick up
That's true.
bronze.
That-
Counterfeit
Felix,
copper
they're just
coins.
3 coins.
3
The amount they're
volume.
worth doesn't matter.
He just
Yeah.
needs to fill up that swimming pool.
Ash is gonna go peer over the hole in the abyss here.
Would you like to see what's on the other side?
Oh, there's another side to the abyss. He was gonna see what was in the abyss.
That's what I
'cause,
meant.
You know.
Yeah, the other side of the
Oh, okay.
abyss.
Yes. Yes. Ash would like to stare into the void.
Be careful. Who knows what'll stare back?
Willow is going to
Well,
stand
Ash is
right
edgy, so
behind
he's probably
Ash,
hoping for it.
just in case he tries to fall in.
Trevor, you
Thanks.
should be able to see the
Trevor
floor now.
appreciates that. Oh, okay. Wow, it's a lot of rubble. A couple of plants.
And a rug.
What's this?
Oh, I guess I could
Little
probably...
rug?
Give me a second to take a look at the hole again to see where it kind of covers. I'm pretty sure I lined it up mostly with the rubble, but I think this table would be revealed.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna ask, what's this circle-y thing?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I want to see it.
I want to
I wanna
see
see.
it. I want to see the... Everyone make perception checks.
I
Was-
mean, on the map. I
Oh.
can't see it on the map.
Well, you have to go over there first.
I'm right next to
Gosh,
Ash. Been next to Ash for a
gosh.
minute.
I'm on the other page, so I can't actually see where you guys are at the moment.
Oh.
Madison.
So Ash got a
Oakley,
total of 6, so
Trina.
I think he's too enamored by the concept of the void to actually pay attention.
I wound up with an 11.
Is that a room we've been in?
No.
We've seen. I've rolled a 1 for my 1d6 3 times in a row.
Nice.
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 Oakley, I need a
I'll
d6 from you.
I'll send Jasper down to just look around. Fly around.
It looks like, now that you've got a little bit of a
Did you
better
hear everyone?
angle on the whole thing,
A
it
D6.
seems to be
Oh.
some sort of mystic's room. There is a crystal ball in the center of the table. There's some scattered, kind of lush chairs on the ground.
Does the crystal ball look like it's... Oh, how big is the crystal ball?
About 3-4 inches in diameter.
Could Jasper pick it up?
No,
No?
no. That's way too heavy for a sparrow to carry. If he was like a sprite,
But what if it
maybe.
was an African sparrow?
Ooh. Well, that's not a coconut.
Fair,
And-
fair.
Unladen swallow. What's the land speed?
Question. Could Unseen Servant hang on to a rope?
Yes.
Guys, do we have a rope?
Yes, I have
do.
rope.
Give me 10 minutes.
Okay, Kaede, while I appreciate going for the shiny thing, we should probably find our
Maybe-
employer.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
let's
right.
circle back to that. Although I have a feeling we'll wind up there anyway, because that sure sounds like the type of place that could be causing all these ghosts.
Yeah. But what if taking the orb stops the ghost?
Kaede will get you shinies later, okay?
She's fine as she stops and she's like had started to draw this like yet to be determined shape. Disappears as soon as she draws it, so she gets kind of sad every time she casts the spell.
Katie draws a big blob. There's the rest of the hallway, by the way.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
that's a hole.
There is.
So
Does
there
look-
was another door over here, right?
There's like 2 doors over there.
There is a door there. I've realized again I missed a door. So congratulations, Hazel. You were standing at a door.
Oh,
And then yeah, Willow is at a door also.
let's do Willow's door first, because it's a lot easier to line up behind.
I'll guide you, Willow, for your listening. Not a D4.
Ash is reciting poetry about
Listening.
to listen to the soul of one. One must first absolve thyself of all. You hear nothing. It's quiet.
I mean, I could still cast this unseen servant and have it open doors for us.
Kaede is spending 10 minutes while everyone else is exploring, hoping that she can cast Unseen Servant as a ritual without having to cast another spell in the meantime.
Cam.
Just
Hey, Cam.
walking by,
Yes.
drawing.
Yes,
Hop
Jordan?
on in.
Hey, Cam.
Yes.
He
I've said
answered.
yes
Oh.
3 times now. What?
Can we like get across this? Is there enough
Yes, you can.
space there?
Yes.
You can. Okay.
It's it's everything else is already difficult terrain, so it's just already difficult terrain. Just don't worry about
Okay.
that then. So yes, you can kind of
Okay.
shimmy by it, but you'd be slow.
Okay.
Okay.
Trina, are you investigating?
Yes, I am.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Go ahead and investigate. Ooh.
You just kind of
Not
go
great.
through, quickly ransack through the things, pull some sheets, see what's going on, and most of what you find is just kind of broken junk. There's shards of like fine glassware kind of around the place, remnants of what used to be a nice crystal decanter. But this
Can
room
I
seems
grab?
to be
Are
nice.
all of the remnants of the nice crystal decanter together?
I mean, it's shattered glass. It's hard to tell. You
Can
could.
I do mending on it?
It's more than one break, so
Fair enough.
It's a bit
Never
much.
it's a bit
Is
much.
this a desk, Cameron?
Yeah, it's like a writing desk.
Ooh, why is it like a raven though?
Because it's black and morose.
That is the question Ash will be asking as he's trying to search through it.
Are you gonna ask that out loud?
Oh.
No.
He's gonna whisper it under his breath, though.
He's making a reference to himself. Ash, too enamored with his question to himself, cannot alas find the answer of why this writing desk is like a raven, nor does he find anything of value or note. Alright. Where are you guys going?
Well, I guess there's the room above there. It'd be kind of nice to see if you can use this to get across rather than
can.
shimmy across the void.
Yeah, it's wide enough you could shimmy across, but It's difficult terrain. Doesn't really change that much because everything else is already difficult terrain, basically. So,
we may as well just shimmy.
may as well just shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
All right. Does anybody in
wanna
particular
go
want to go first? I can go first.
You're closest. Do it.
All right. I'm gonna...
Oakley
Oakley's already across.
slides past Ash and just kind of skips her way in front.
Okay, have fun, Oakley. Ash has like one hand on his rapier as he opens up the door.
Okay. Choo, choo, choo. Oh,
Oh, turn order.
shoot, shoot. You find
Anything in there?
another guest room.
And seeing this from a player's perspective, there is not a door anywhere, right?
Not into another room, no. Just the one back
Okay,
into the
yeah,
hallway.
just the one out.
Basically, the past three rooms you guys have been in, you can kind of make the assumption that these were some sort of nice guest bedroom in the past, or like reception room kind of thing.
Okay. Ash will do a quick check again. Room this time. There's no writing desk to distract him.
I mean, there is.
Oh, there is? Shit. Oh. That didn't stop me from rolling.
But
an
it's
actual
okay
20.
because he didn't
But I still
didn't
have to
know
roll
there
my
was a writing
D8.
desk.
He's pondered his question long enough to not be distracted by it. As you kind of investigate the room, look around, poke about, you manage to collect the pieces in its entirety, a set of a wooden chess set, just kind of carved, polished wooden pieces, and the board. As you're kind of lifting up rotten cloths and blankets and the rugs and moving the furniture out of the way, you manage to collect the entire set.
Neat. Sure, I'll add a chess set to my inventory.
Oakley, you're creeping forward.
Garden?
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed my name.
Oh, he said Oakley.
Yeah,
Your
I was
other
reading
name.
one of my abilities. I'm a creep forward. And what way does this door open?
This one opens inward.
Inward. Okay.
Inward.
I would like to like peek in.
Okay.
We're ready.
Are you listening in on the door, or are you
Oh,
just
yeah.
trying to open up?
I'll listen to the door first.
Okay, make a perception check.
Hopefully they aren't killing our employer.
I mean, we'll see soon enough.
D6, Jordan.
Oh.
You hear that? Come
Oh,
on.
that's unfortunate.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss. You think there's something good in this room? What do you mean? Of course there's. Of course. Look at all this stuff in that party going downstairs. All them ghosts. All them guests. They gotta hide the goodies up here. There's gotta be something. And you
For
just...
a second, I thought there were just regular ass alive robbers in here.
And you kind of hear some banging and clattering, and then you hear, "Hey, boss! What, hear that screaming downstairs? What's that coming up under the door? Boss? Boss, where am I, boss? I thought the heist was later. What's this room? What are you talking about, you idiot? We're in the middle of the heist. We're stealing what these low-life rich folk got. What are you on about?
Low life, rich folk.
Hey, you can be rich and still be a jerk.
Oh shit.
I know you can be
thinking
rich and still
chicken.
be a jerk. That's what I came
Did you just
from.
say something about a chicken, Lightning?
I put chicken in the air fryer an hour ago. That's supposed to be an
Oh.
estimation. No, it was timed, so it's just cold now. But
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we were all like,
I
"Oh
was about to
no."
say it's probably sufficiently fried.
Anyway, boss, where are we? What are you talking about, you idiot? We're doing the heist. What's that weird stuff under the door? Hey, idiot, where are we? Weren't we at the hideout? What are you talking about, boss? You said we were doing the heist. Where are we? What's going on? What's that thing in the corner? Boss!
Oh, I want to peek in to see if they're ghosts or like real people, honestly, because it kind of sounds.
Make a stealth check.
We've heard the ghosts before sound somewhat real.
Like, it seems like they're kind of just going about their business.
I just need to know if this is them reliving the past so that I can know that the memory loss might not actually be the ghost.
Well, or they just happened to be here when the ghost problem was starting.
Oakley, you kind of creep open the door and you see these two milk white ethereal figures kind of going back and forth looking at each other like, what are you on about? We're stealing stuff, right? You just said it. But boss, I don't know where I am. One of them kind of goes up and you can kind of hear like a sound almost like slapping jello as you see one of the hands of one of the ghosts connect across the face of the other. And then this boss, where are we? I was at home a few minutes ago. I don't feel good, boss.
She turned to dust.
And the guy's just like, you also hear, you fucking moron! What you talking about? You don't feel good. You're home. We're in the hideout, ain't we? What's going on?
Can't we just close the door and walk away? Honestly.
What's going on?
Treasure.
Anyway, what's that shiny stuff over in the corner? Hey, you moron! We struck it rich. We found a bunch of money some idiots put in a hideout.
Alright, I swing the door open.
These guys gotta die. They're too annoying.
You're the guy.
No.
You're the people who are just
I-
standing at the door.
The money has been confirmed. I'm going in.
I'm going
It's
in.
confirmed that there was money there.
Anyway,
or at least these bodies might have a clue to where some.
you see one of the corpses,
True.
one of the ghosts, laying on the ground unconscious.
What?
Laying on the ground, presumably unconscious. And then you see the other one going off, rooting around in a chest in this corner.
Ghosts?
Yes, I would like
Oh,
to.
Well, I think the person was unconscious before he was a
If
ghost.
the ghosts are mimicking their life, right? And so
So it's just
apparently
that these guys'
before
lives-
these people became ghosts, they
They got by the ghost.
So I'm sitting here like, man, I'm so hungry. It's really hard to focus right now. I should make some food. My chicken.
Fried chicken.
I'm sorry. Are we in Fairy Tale or is this Murder House now? Are we playing? Is this American Horror Story? Did we enter American Horror Story?
We've been playing Curse of Strahd this whole time.
Oh, okay.
Jordan, I wish I could give you some of the like ice creamy thing that I made.
Dash
It's
B
so good.
minus 1d whatever die you have to roll.
Okay.
Coyote, it won't matter for you. Willow, it won't matter for you. Ash, you did it right, and it would have mattered for you. Thank you.
Dash B minus 1d6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hazel with
Wow.
the big 0
Yeah.
initiative.
Wow. Hazel doesn't even go in this fight.
Oakley got -3 and still got a 23 on initiative.
I mean, to be fair, this was kind of just Oakley like throwing open the door, so the rest of us was like, "Oh shit, we're doing this."
We're doing this.
Oh shit, we're doing this.
Did she get a surprise round on one ghost?
I mean, yeah, I'll give it to him. Just kind of kicks in the door, sees the ghost behind it. It's your turn,
Wait,
Oakley.
Do we only get one of the ghosts because the other one's unconscious?
I mean, I'll add him in, but yeah,
Okay.
they're
But he's unconscious.
laying on the ground, presumably unconscious.
Is that the secret? We just have to wait for all the ghosts to unconscious, like knock themselves out.
It's really just how much
You just
improv
wait
do you think
till
you
it
can
gets
take?
killed.
How much of my improv do you think I can do? How long do you think I can ramble on in a scenario?
Apparently a pretty long time.
I was just waiting. I'm like, are they gonna keep putting up with this?
Cameron, we're D&D
I'm gonna-
players, and we've been playing with you for a while. We will put up with a lot.
You're used to just the rambling.
Well, we're aware that they might be being killed by plants, so let's just wait until whatever ghosts are in there get killed by plants, and then we go in.
Exactly.
But then they just kept being annoying. They're just stupid.
They just kept talking. Oakley, what are you doing?
Are you gonna stab him, Oakley?
I was waiting to ask what their names are, unless they're.
It's GH1 and GH2.
Oh, okay, so it's still the same.
GH2 is the one unconscious on the ground.
Okay.
GH1 is the one trying to interact with something behind the door.
Alrighty.
Fuck! Oakley.
That's what
Damn.
Money!
Damn.
Stab! The ghost just splashes onto the ground in a mess of ectoplasm and goo, and you can just kind of see the other one's form just kind of melt away into the carpet and begin dripping down through the shreds of material into the floor below as it just
Not
kind of lies
first
there.
kid.
All right.
The fuck?
Teleport.
So that's Oakley's turn again,
Weird.
right?
Now we're out of initiative.
So now we investigate the room.
You investigate the
Move
room.
this
Should
chest.
should we kill the
I go in
unconscious
first,
one?
motherfucker.
He drips
I'm going
through
to
the
the chest.
ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry, I
you
missed
come
that.
in,
He
and then I
basically,
come in after you.
Disassociated himself through the floor. In a way.
So
Oakley, you go into the room, look behind the door to see a treasure chest, and roll for initiative. It's a mimic. Haha. LOL, JK.
Oh.
It is locked. Make a sleight of hand check. And roll
as
a d6.
Oakley is making the sleight of hand check, can I check the rest of the room?
While Oakley is slowly picking the lock. Kaede, you haven't done anything. Oh, nice sleight of hand check.
Ooh.
Oakley is on it right now. Couple
It
quick,
doesn't even matter what his
No,
roll would be.
just a
either.
couple quick tick 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 tumbles. You have unlocked the chest, and inside you find a carnelian necklace. You don't know how much it's worth, but you also find several bags of money, full of silver coins.
Alright.
Money, money, money.
You do not know how much there is in silver, but there seems to be a significant amount.
I'm just gonna pop it into my backpack.
Give me
Lord.
1 second.
Okay.
You might not want to do that because that is 90 pounds of silver.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Oh. Okay, Kaede, go draw a money sack on this door.
We can take some of
I'll-
it with it. We can split it up.
Yeah.
Well, we can do that once Oakley says there's stuff in there.
I mean, I'm standing right next to this treasure chest, so I
That's
assume
the
I
good-
saw it.
You're all in the room. It's not something that Oakley could really
And we all heard them
stealthily done.
talking about money.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is hard
That's also
to.
a big bag of money. It's
I'm
gonna
also
jingle.
underneath Oakley at the moment.
Yeah. There are 90 pounds of silver there. That's
it-
not going to be easy to sneak away with.
Is it what, 3 30-pound bags, or is it just one big old bag?
It is probably 5-pound bags.
Oh,
I can only carry. I could probably only carry one bag.
I can carry like at least 30 more pounds.
I can carry exactly no bags. I am almost perfectly at my weight limit.
Yeah, I'm just behind you.
Well, if we aren't
I keep a
crossing-
lot of my stuff on me.
Kaede's gonna ritual cast Tenser's floating disc.
I was about to say, Kaede, 10 minutes has passed. You can have your unseen servant now.
I can carry
He
like
ca-
15 pounds of it.
I mean, he'd still be slow though. Tenser's floating disc. We can just set it on it; it'll follow us.
Yes. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you haven't done anything in those 10 minutes.
So now I have both.
Well,
Gotcha.
Well, you'd have to full cast Tensors, or do another 10 minutes.
Well, I have to do these 10 minutes because neither are prepared because I learned
Oh,
it today.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you've got an unseen servant.
Yeah, I'll have the unseen servant carry as much as he can, and then I'm gonna be doing the same thing I've been doing with the unseen servant.
Is unseen
Okay.
servant concentration?
No, neither are.
No.
Oh,
It
that's
only has a
fucking-
strength
oh,
of
that's
2,
cool.
which so it's probably carrying like 10 pounds.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to take these to Yield Coinstar.
Yeah.
The yield coins. star.
Your strength score multiplied by 15. You
I'm
can
pretty
carry
sure
30
I can
pounds.
carry like 10 pounds of it.
Okay,
Unseen servant can carry
So-
30 pounds.
I'll take 30, and my unseen servant will take 30.
And then Willow could take a bunch yet, right?
Yeah, I can take like 15.
Oakley, could you carry 15?
So I'm at 30.4 pounds. I
Yeah,
I think.
Probably. I can carry
Like,
60,
probably.
so you can probably carry 30 more.
My thing says that encumbered is at 75. So
Yeah. So you can take what's left.
Okay, so it's
Um,
split up, and then once Tensors, we can toss it on there if we'd like.
Okay, so you're also doing tensors now?
I mean, I'm gonna be walking and doing it. If we get into a fight and I have to cast a spell, then I'll just get stopped.
Yeah.
Okay, because Ash wants to bring something up. Like, so I've never encountered a ghost in the real world, and this is the first time encountering the ghost in this world. But, like, it was one thing to think that the ghosts were just, like, living out, like, their last moments, but those guys were people who also were
Like
mind
us.
wiped. Yeah.
Like us, yes. Very much
And
like us.
Apparently, we have also seen ghosts of ourselves, and we're not dead yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're probably like memories.
Like, yeah, just Ash has like a bit of a spiritual, not religious, actually spirits connection, and like he already thought these ghosts were a little weird, and this is just getting less and less ghost.
Yeah.
Can I make an Arcana check if I know of a spell or magical effect that could create something like these?
I'm really good at Arcana. Also, if I could make an Arcana check
If
as
you're
well.
if you guys are proficient in Arcana, go ahead and make a check, and then obviously the D6 or D8 depending on whom it is.
Well,
Ooh.
Willow's brand of the arcane.
Oh, I meant to do minus, not plus.
Okay, so that would have been a 9 also. So Willow, brand of the arcane, quote unquote, is more the chemical properties and construction of things, and less
mhm.
the mystical arcane. Well, Kaede has generally a pretty good grasp on tropes of literature and various things. She knows that ghosts and spirits are one of those incredibly vague and fluid concepts throughout media and cultures where it could be a ghost, but it could also be something completely different.
Okay, I mean, at the end of the day, this might not change what we're doing. Like, we're still going room to room trying to find our employer, rescue them, and maybe kill some things along the way. But, like, just starting to feel weirder and weirder.
Yeah, definitely.
I am going to get Jasper, and I am going to send him deep.
Remember, you cannot see the dark through Jasper's eyes. You'll have to give him a light source.
Yeah. What I'm actually thinking is if we can't find him soon, we don't really want to split up. If we take an hour, I can cast Find Familiar, change him into a spider or a rat or something like that, and he can go in the opposite direction we are searching for Malcolm. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. I'm gonna wind up having okay, I had 2 uses of Starry Form before.
You got
I
one.
used one
back.
and then we had the short rest, so then I had 2 again, and then I used 1 again. So I have 1 use of Starry.
Correct.
Yeah. And Oakley's hurt.
Yeah, I was kind of, if possible, trying to reserve the last one to be the chalice if need be.
I don't know if Oakley has any hit dice left.
That's also true, but he at least gets Song of Rest.
I think Song of Rest might be when you spend hit dice.
Oh.
I will check that in a minute.
Well, for my chalice, I don't think it matters if he's got hit dice.
No. Song of Rest is a thing if you were taking a short rest where you get an extra d6. The question is if it's when you spend a hit die or if it's
when you take a rest.
When you take a rest, exactly. It is by spending 1 or more hit dice.
Yeah.
So Song of Rest would not be effective.
Also, it doesn't go up with Bardic Inspiration. It's 1d6 until level 9.
Oh, yeah. Weird. That's strange. Yeah, I don't know how you guys are doing on spells. I think Kaigede's been pretty conservative, and I think Ash has also.
Yeah, I've used almost no spells. I've been doing all cantrips.
Yeah,
that being said, I don't have very many good, like, damage spells today.
Exactly.
The main damage spell that I have today is Call Lightning, and we are inside a house.
Yeah, I've only used 1 spell so far, so that's why we did the GSS before the actual gameplay went, right, guys?
I've mage armored Malcolm, so he should still have that.
Oh god. What happened?
Yes.
And I used Dragon's Breath, and then got.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about what spells
Good.
have been used. I'm just saying you guys have a lot of spell resources you haven't used yet. So
Yeah, just none of mine are helpful.
I could just actually makes a good point. I have level 1 spell slots, so we can do 10 minutes instead of an hour if we don't want to take the short rest and then send Jasper.
For Find Familiar.
It doesn't make any difference on my end because my
no, I don't
Starry
have
Form is already partway up.
That
so.
tracks. Who prepares Find Familiar most of the time?
Yeah. So I would have to cast it as a ritual.
So it'd be an hour and 10 minutes.
Yep.
I still have quite a bit of healing, so we should be okay, I believe.
Wait, Willow, you can heal people?
Yeah.
Oh, you should
Maybe
heal
you
Oakley.
should heal
then.
Oakley.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had healing.
Oh,
You should
Yeah,
definitely heal Oakley.
she's an alchemist. It's mostly supposed to be a lot of healing spells.
Yeah,
so
it's a
far,
lot
all
of
I'd
healing
seen
here.
her was like make Molotov cocktails.
Yeah, it's
And cold
Fair.
potions.
I mean,
Fucking liquid
be fair-
nitrogen.
to be fair, like non-canon, Willow isn't the biggest fan of Oakley.
yeah.
You're not gonna let her die, though.
I'm not gonna let her die. No, of course not.
Yeah.
But so are we chilling for a little bit? Should I Can I heal Oakley now?
Have you rolled your experimental elixir for the day, Katrina?
I have not rolled my experimental elixir for the day. Can I?
Yeah, roll d6.
Or am I good? Perfect.
Okay. Your experimental elixir is boldness. You can the drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute. So that's your experimental elixir of the day. If you can create additional by expending a first level or higher spell slot, and then you can choose the effect. I don't know what healing spells you have, if you have Cure Wounds or if you just have Healing Word.
I have both Cure Wounds and Healing Word.
Okay.
So
Because Cure Wounds is 1d8 plus, and then I think Healing Word is 2d4, or is it just 1d4? Or not heal. That's an actual spell.
Healing Words is
1d4.
Yeah.
So, Trina, I'm going to tell you this now, because this is going to be the most beneficial way for you to do this. If you're trying to heal, and you're only using first level spell slots, your best option is probably to make experimental elixirs, because they heal 2d4 plus your int, as opposed to 1d8 or 1d4 plus your int. So your minimum is lower, but your maximum is the same.
So
if you just want to
make an experimental elixir, how do I take off one from my
just cast a level 1 spell slot. Just cast a level 1 spell, and that'll be fine. And then if Oakley wants to heal 2d4... Oh, it's not your turn in initiative. I'll end the combat. Did that not end the combat? Why did that not
Did it
end?
end?
It's I end. There we go. Okay. Just exclamation point cast Fairy Fire. Should work. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
And
Alright.
then, Jordan, you heal 2d4 plus whatever Trina's intelligence modifier is.
2d4
Willow
plus
has
4.
temporary hit points.
Oh, you cast False Life. Ouchie yourself for 8.
What?
Trina.
Not you.
Oh.
Jordan, you heal 2d4 plus 4. Willow takes 8 because she did False Life as her level 1 spell.
Oh, my bad.
Just ouchie yourself for 16. Okay, and then Oakley, you heal 8.
Oh, right.
I might have made a heal server alias now that I think about it. I did. You can just do exclamation point heal now. And then however the amount you have
Sick.
to heal.
Lame. That's nowhere near as
Oh.
fun as negative ouchie.
Or
I
unless
mean,
it
that
thought
would
it did.
still work, right?
Negative ouchie still
Is
works,
it
yeah?
8 or plus 8?
Just 8. Okay, there you go. Willow, seeing Oakley very, very injured for the several time today, goes into her backpack, quickly swirls some things around, and hands Oakley an aspirin. And it's like, hey, eat this. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Suddenly the pain just starts subsiding as you heal a little bit.
It also works for your next hangover.
How many coins is 30 pounds?
30 pounds is 30 times 50, so 1,500.
Jesus Christ.
50 coins in a pound. So,
Ready.
you've got one room you haven't
It's
been in yet.
9. Did you need to go, Lightning?
Roven hasn't messaged me yet.
It's around
Okay.
9. They don't get them out quite on time.
Gotcha.
Are you going to peek into this last room? Probably.
Yeah, sure.
Why the hell not?
Probably could have done it while you were distributing the loot and discussing that. Peeked on inside and someone roll an investigation check. Someone.
Hazel.
Wherever
Your
you
turn.
are, I'll guide you.
Sure.
Dash B1D4 or you might just be able to put guide at the end. Guidance.
And I do dash B minus 1d6.
And dash B minus 1d6, yes. And then you add a d4.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear
So
that.
many dice.
I feel like there's so much math. I feel like we're playing 3.5 again. Okay, so you got,
So it winds up at 12.
so it winds up 12. As you kind of search around, you find a still miraculously intact as you're kind of going through some of the drawers in the writing desk here, and you find a little envelope with a wax seal that's been popped open, containing a invitation for a party, for a wedding party of Leander and let me find her name, and Rosalind.
Does it say a date? If so, how long ago was it?
There is a date, but no year. You can make a history check to try to guess by the age of the
Ooh.
invitation, but it was a nice summer wedding.
Not so good.
Not so
I don't
great.
know.
Willow was
It's hard to
Willow's
tell.
And
good
it-
at history.
And it's when now?
It is late fall at the moment.
Okay.
Hazel, would you like me to check it out?
Sure. And I hand it over.
So, I think we've, remembered through the grapevine of, story retellings that there was a bride ghost that led us to the plant monster a couple nights, last night.
We might just remember that. That might be outside of the way.
Oh, I meant to do minus
Some of you might have
that,
remembered
so
that.
it said 22.
But
Um,
there's definitely none of us that remember the whole, proposal that happened in the building before we got here today.
It's hard to date a paper like this, but you can tell that it's definitely well older than a decade.
Okay.
It's well
So-
yellowed and delicate and falling apart. It's still almost a miracle that this thing has been maintained. This probably has something to do with the fact that it's on a vellum as opposed to a normal paper parchment, that it's sustained the test of time.
I tuck it away very carefully.
You pocket the wedding invitation.
Maybe I put it inside one of Willow's books or something.
There you go. You can give it to Kaede for a bookmark. They were asking about one earlier.
But it's
No.
not flashy enough.
Yeah.
Also, I want it to. I'm trying to preserve it,
She might take
not
some
have it be
creative
like a
freedoms.
daily use item.
She might take some creative liberties with it.
Not even that. I'm just thinking it might fall apart if it's getting moved around a bunch.
That's
She
true.
has a bookmark specifically in case we all lose our memory and we know what page to go to.
True.
She doesn't typically use a bookmark for her sketchbook.
That, can you imagine? That'd be so weird. Alright. You've got the first floor west wing, second floor west wing, and third floor east wing that you have yet to explore. And you do also know that there is something up on the roof that you had seen when you had first entered the place.
Wait,
And then
something on
there's
the
down
roof?
there.
Not like the tree?
I, Madison, don't remember that.
Yeah, you saw a tree branch on the roof, kind of connecting the central kind of gazebo greenhouse and some other rooftop structure.
There's nothing over this way, right, Cameron?
Back where you came from? No, you've gone through all those rooms.
Okay.
All the rooms over here?
Yes.
On the right-hand side, there's no doors
Uh,
over there.
On the right-hand side or the left-hand side?
The left-hand side
I'm-
we've gone through. The right-hand side, there's no doors.
Oh, you haven't gone all the way to the right yet.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No.
Okay.
You're talking about on the other end of the hallway?
Yeah, on the other end of the hallway. Willow and Ash are making their way.
Yeah, no. You can see that there's another small bend, just not any doors in the room. So, okay, everyone's
Yeah.
zooming behind.
Making my way downtown.
Kaede zooming. Isle zooming.
Fucking just going
Right.
for it.
You know, I had been
He's steadily
just moving at a
destroying
reasonable
these
pace, and then I saw Kaede zoom in and it looked fun.
Kaede's just been like, wind cutter, wind cutter, wind cutter.
Kaede is Naruto
Wind
running.
cutter.
Clear all of this area.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you.
You know, it gets really
I
annoying to say
appreciate
wind cutter over and over. Wind cutter!
You're the one that chose
know,
the name.
Shut up!
You could
Wind
just
cutter!
not
This
say
is
it,
you.
Yeah.
This,
I don't think.
I don't think it works that way. Let me try.
You could just
Just flailing her hands in the air in front of her. Wind cut. Oh, I have to yell it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't
then
make the
don't
rules. I just
complain.
follow them.
You literally
Firebolt
made
does
the
have
name.
verbal components, so do have to say
Yeah.
something for the spell.
Slash, slash,
Well,
slash, 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 slash,
Willow
slash.
You're the one that
just
chose
roast
wind
it,
cutter.
So she doesn't give a fuck.
Anyway, let's go.
Anyway, okay. There's a door on the left and there's a door in front of you.
Cannot see these doors.
I'll go to the left.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to see. They blend in with the background pretty well. Okay, are you
I
listening or are you
breathed
just
in a
going in?
bunch of hairs.
I'm listening first,
Oh, I have my
And
unseen
it's
servant,
minus
so he could
B.
open doors.
and then 1d8, right?
I'm sorry, what was Katrina?
It's minus B space 1d8.
Correct. Dash B minus
wait.
1d8.
It still does a +2 when I do
No, that's
Is it
because
a
you
minus?
did just 1d8, not minus 1d8.
It's dash
Minus
B
1d8.
minus 1d8. You need a dash
Okay.
B and then another dash for the d8. Anyway, that's a 23? 21.
Yeah,
21.
that's a 23.
That's a 21. Because it's minus
No,
2.
it's
It's 23
it's
minus
minus-
2.
Oh.
gotcha. Yeah.
It's
so
really
minus
minus 4. You kind of hear the quiet whooshing of wind, and the creaking of the settling of the floor, the loud thunder and torrential rain of the storm outside, unrelenting.
I think this might have an open hole in it somewhere on like the roof. Why do you think we're fine with monsters and such?
It's mostly just the weather outside is what you're hearing.
And it is frightful. The
It
weather
is frightful.
outside is frightful.
But the fire,
Well, I'm just saying that
so
because
delightful.
we haven't really heard the wind as a part of.
Oh,
that's
you-
just because you listened
What, we
you
real
just
good
listened
this time.
really well.
Oh yeah, I'm just very good at listening, guys. Let's go in.
You were just finally like in the zone for a second of listening in on these things.
Okay, let's see if I can.
You see another
I did it right this time, guys.
door over here. You did. I'm proud of you. You see a bunch of overgrown vines on the ground, strewn about, destroyed, destroyed papers with running ink and water damage. And there is another door on the far end of the room.
Do you guys want to go through this door first, or do you want to go through the other door?
The other door.
Let's go this way. Let's just keep going deeper.
Yep.
Go.
Depth first search.
Depth first search. Oh god. Next thing you're gonna start talking about a red black tree. I still don't remember anything about those. We
I
had.
don't even know what you're talking about.
It's a sorting thing.
I tried.
Still really zoned in on the sounds and beautiful machinations of nature outside. A loud clasp of thunder catches you off guard, and you don't really hear anything on the other side of the room.
Can Willow, like, stumble back a little bit
Okay.
out of fright for the... Yeah, so she gets, like, a little bit afraid, and she, like, almost bumps into Ash, but she doesn't because she respects his boundaries.
Because she respects his boundaries.
And then she's like, "This one sounds good. Let's pop into it." And she tries to just like brush off the fact like she was afraid for 2 seconds.
Okay.
I mean, I'm afraid no ghost.
Well, I don't know if
Willow
I don't know if
does
that's
not-
true. I feel like at this point you guys are a little afraid.
We're definitely partially afraid of some ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, not even all the way afraid at this point. We've kind of reached the point in like a zombie video game where the actual zombies are just nuisances.
You've kind of reached that point of acceptance at this point. You've had your mind wiped a few times, and there's enough of you where you're like keeping each other calm and collected.
Honestly, it's just frustrating at this point.
Like everyone's just like, okay, calm down. This has happened before. Breathe.
Happened before, it'll happen again. We'll get through it.
We'll get through this. Sometimes it's for the better. Anyway, are you guys going
All
in?
right,
or-
let's get in that room.
Yeah, I'm popping in.
You're popping in? You popping in?
Oh hey, there's a thing in here, guys. My bad.
You see a similar figure of the kind of disfigured, hairy, beastly man, if I can type the word begin.
Is it similar to something that we've seen within the last 24 hours? Because if it is, then Willow doesn't know.
Oh yeah, Willow probably would recognize. I don't know if any of you. No, yeah, someone would have recognized this guy. It was the man who was researching the sword on the second floor below you. So Coyote would
Yep.
recognize him.
It was the man that Ash heard something
Hey,
very
I know
important
you.
from and then immediately forgot.
Yes.
Ayade, you're not close enough to know what it is. Like, hey, it's a dude.
Okay.
Obviously a ghost dude. It's not the person who hired us.
As far as you know.
Yeah,
Dun,
you,
dun,
you probably would have said his name.
dun.
Yeah.
And it also wasn't the person who was researching the sword. But okay, yeah, he's kind of standing there, really kind of awkwardly looking down, holding kind of his hands, rubbing his forearms back and forth. You can see him dressed in kind of this really nice, delightful tuxedo and formal wear. And you can just kind of see him nervously pacing back and forth. There's a moment where you kind of see him lean down and as if he picks up like a glass to take a drink. Then you see him
Zeus, sit down.
kind of look around for a minute, sigh,
Good boy.
notice you in the corner, Willow,
I
and
curtsy.
scurry up the spiral staircase.
He scurries up the spiral staircase?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm not joining the initiative. Guys, he went up the staircase. Was it the one on the right or the left?
The center one.
The center
The
one?
spiral
Okay.
staircase in the middle.
Oh, okay. I could not. It was hard to see that under the.
Under the ghost.
Yeah, I see that now.
That's why I moved it. That's why I got it off the thing.
Yeah, the ghost and the vines together.
Yeah, kind of hide it.
Okay. So The ghost went up that way. There's still 2 doors on the right or left that we can check out.
I kind of
Those
want to
doors
check
are
out
the-
the rooms before we put them to our
Yeah.
backs, so that way we know what's behind us.
That's fine. I'm gonna go on the left if anyone wants to come with me.
It seems to be a closet of some sort, filled
Oh damn! Somebody tell Malcolm.
filled to the brim with destroyed dresses of all sorts of colors and fits and shapes. And
Would
various
any
things.
of them be easily mended?
No, they are well too out of age and weather worn, moth eaten to be fixed without
These
extra
moths have had
time
such
and
a
material.
banquet.
Yeah. The other room, Hazel, that you're going into, seems to be a male counterpart to this closet, but instead of nice silks and linens, bright colors, it's just many of the same shirt and pairs of trousers on the ground. Just the
Boring.
same outfit, dreary and kind of drab, still made of nice material, but just kind of scattered around the floor, as if whoever's closet this wore had like the same outfit or two that they wore basically every day of their life.
You know what,
Yep.
Ash?
Boring. Okay, let's go upstairs.
I'm so sorry that your particular gender is subject to such drab clothing.
I mean, each their own. Whatever you want. Like, I
I
have
don't.
buddies that like painted fingernails, so like, who cares?
I was gonna say like I feel like Ash isn't the person to talk about like fashion about because he's fine with it. He wears all black. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Hazel wears like hoodies.
Hazel wears comfortable clothes. Anyway,
Is this a bear rug?
It was
it
at one
was
point.
probably
I mean, it is still a rug.
it was a bear. At what point does a rug stop
Bro,
being a
that's
rug?
a big bear.
It's a dire bear.
Well, keep in mind it's all like flayed out too.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
bear
but
isn't
if it was like
usually
a
flat.
regular bear, it would probably be like this
No,
tall.
I don't think so. It's probably a little bit shorter than that, but I feel like spread out. It's depending on the type of bear, it could be that big. Anyway, are you guys going up the spiral staircase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marching order.
I'll be one of the
Willow
first
will
few,
go.
if not the very first one.
Willow will go shortly behind him.
Willow will go short.
I'll go right behind Willow.
I will go behind Hazel.
So I guess Kaede will bring up the rear.
Bring up the rear.
Yeah, bear rugs look like they're usually around 2 meters.
Why is
I need
Which is about 6 feet.
Benadryl. I will be right back.
Oh, here, I have some.
Oh, cool.
Polygon reveal. Polygon reveal. Who's marching order? Because I feel like this will be
So-
relevant.
It's
Willow was
Ash, Willow.
Ash was first, yeah.
Yeah. Ash, Willow, Hazel, Oakley, Kaede.
Cool. Let me grab your tokens. Go back to the roof.
Our squishy little wizard, or our squishy little bard is up front again.
The squishy little bard has the most hit points right now.
How many hit points do you have, my friend?
I'm at full with 38.
Oh, I actually think I need to adjust mine on Roll20. Because I think I only have 35.
Don't worry about it on Roll20. It doesn't really matter much.
It would be nice if that could flow through. That would be really convenient.
Yeah, it would. But that's a little too easy.
Step off for this staircase.
Oh,
that
so
way
no,
people can get off.
I put you there for a reason. I'm adding tokens
For a reason, cool. Never mind. I'll go back.
because you are chasing someone up the stairs.
Oh, right.
Okay, there we go. I begin math, dash name, dash n2. not actually begin the initiative there. Channel already in combat. Why? Oh, because I did I begin instead of I'm mad. That's why. Heh.
Because we're always in combat. All we know is combat.
All we know is combat.
I didn't mean to send.
Really,
less,
this
but
has been an
okay.
outlier. We know we normally have much less combat than this, but I figured, it's Dungeons and
Yes, we
Dragons.
normally have less combat, but we're always in it.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm sorry, Cameron. I
We've
forgot
been
to add
bouncing
that.
between
Mine is-
different combats a lot too.
Kaede also didn't do it. Let's just start a new initiative.
Cool. I like the idea
Oh,
of starting
but I
a new
finally
initiative
rolled
where I don't have
decent.
-3.
Oh.
I got a natural
got a
1 and rolled an
16
8
this
for my
time.
minus.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me see what if there's an Avre command to join with a certain thing, so the people that fucked up can't, or will have to get fixed, while the people who did and don't want to.
Wait, no, I wanted to restart. I was at
I
-3.
know.
This is
That's what I'm
perfect.
saying. You can restart it.
No,
It's fine.
don't worry
Cool.
about it.
Okay.
If it's meant to be, I'll roll well again.
It's if it's meant to be. There you go.
I believe in you, Hazel.
Okay.
Gosh,
Remember.
I've never seen a -3 for initiative. That's oof.
Pretty sad.
Okay, that's still all right.
Gets a 21.
Oh, that's so much better.
Ooh,
It
yes.
should be, but it is.
From -3
Alright.
to 18.
Wait, guys, my initiative is the same as it was previously. Oh, no. No, never mind. My initiative is the same as Kaede is now.
Okay.
I was really excited. That's fine.
Kaede is the top of initiative, not at the top of the stairs.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me.
Is Kaede going to rush
You
past
have to
everyone?
get past everyone.
Is it only 2 things in here?
I mean, you can't see, but Ash sees the man from before, and I'm trying to remember if you've seen this woman since. I don't think any of you would recognize her. No, you would.
Is she the one that led us to the church?
She is the one who is putting on clothes.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna reach up, I'm gonna tap Ash on the side of the head, and I'm gonna cast a Dragon's Breath.
Poof.
What
kind of damage is Dragon's Breath doing?
It is not fire.
That big ass
see.
tree there.
We'll do slashing.
Okay. That sounds...
Okay, so remember,
I'm
don't
gonna
cast
cast
it
it at
at
level
Ash.
3.
Yes,
Yeah, I
don't-
know.
Yeah. Cool.
Lame.
And what else am I gonna do? I guess I'll Toll the Dead GH1, I guess.
Okay. Okay. It failed its save. You toll the dead at GH1, and the kind of Dolores tone just kind of rings out as she grabs her head and kind of goes, ah! Just kind of screams for a little bit. Ash.
A 15-foot cone for Dragon's Breath, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, I can get them like this.
Yes.
Dash L3 dash I, right?
Dash L3, thanks.
No,
forgot
I
about
gotta
the
do
L3.
it.
He's got to do it. 'Cause
Oh, you
it's-
gotta do it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, that makes sense. I had it all typed out. I forgot it was your job.
Great
Oh,
work,
wait,
Trevor.
You got make sure that you do. It's like you got to do something special, like React Cast. I think at RC instead of just Cast.
Magical chromatic. So as Ash runs forward and sees these two people and just doesn't know what's going to come out of his mouth, but what it is just basically a bunch of wind cutters. Just as he opens his mouth to scream, Kaede's voice comes out, just echoing repeatedly. in and of itself reverbing. Wind, wind, cutter, cutter, wind, cutter, wind, cutter, wind, cutter, wind, cutter, wind, cutter, wind, wind, cutter, wind, 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 cutter, cutter, wind.
It didn't do the right damage. It needs another d6.
It's fine. Oh, it didn't do the extra d6 damage. Okay.
Yeah, because I upcast it.
Oh, it didn't do the 3d6 are half as much.
Wait. Yeah, it did 1 extra d6, but not 2 extra d6?
No, it did 3d6.
Plus 1d6.
Yeah, so I need to do another d6.
Third
You
level or
cast it.
higher. It's third level or higher. It should be 4d6.
Yeah, I cast it at 3rd level.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It did it right.
Yeah,
It did it
4.
correct. It did 4.
Mike.
It says
It
it
does
says
3d6
3d6 plus 1.
Yeah, it does 3d6.
Oh, okay. I didn't
plus
see that
1d6.
second part. Okay. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, no, it
I was
did it
just
right.
trying to remember if it was a first level or second level.
That's
so
what
it's
that's
not
why
like
I checked because I wasn't sure either. So that's why I pulled it up there. So no, it's good. It did it correctly. Again, Reverb's Wind Cutter.
So, wait, just to be clear, these ghosts look the same like the other ghosts, right?
Yes,
Okay.
they seem to be a little bit more substantial though. They seem to have more.
They're sturdier. than the
Form.
ghosts.
Yeah, they're sturdier. They seem to have
They
something
got more goop.
holding them together more intently than the ghosts you had fought in the past.
And especially the fella seems to be a little more aware than just like going through a loop, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't really
Um,
know about the woman because all we know about her is she was trying on clothes.
Okay, Kaede, in exchange for the dragon's breath, I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
Inspired. I'm assuming they're muted, so I'm assuming Rovan is getting ready to be picked to work.
Yes, Rovan just messaged me.
Okay, we will
Um,
take a break there, I suppose.
Intermission at this, cliffhanger battle for our viewers.
Intermission.
Da-da-da. Bio break.
Do you know about how long it'll be?
20
about
minutes.
20 minutes.
So
Oh, okay, cool. So we'll have because I'd like to wrap up playing around 11:30 if we can.
I was gonna say if everything goes to plan, we should be done before midnight with the dungeon crawl, barring some major exceptions.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah, but that's what I said, barring some major exceptions.
Watch Lightning get a flat tire or something.
Yeah, I'd call that a major exception.
And we'll
Alright.
now be on the
All right.
stairs.
I mean, you're all on the stairs. It's just the matter of where they were coming up from.
I'll be back.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
going to go get some Vatas then. I'll let everyone
Awesome.
else vamp for our lovely archive of YouTube, because I doubt anyone's actually watching this. I haven't.
Have we checked in? Do we have viewers?
I haven't checked in a while.
We have
Just
bots.
we have Trina.
Yeah, it is me. It is I.
Thanks.
Anna, you
Trina.
see any bots in there with you?
No, it's one concurrent version. Viewer, 2 playbacks. Trina's.
2 playbacks.
Well, I think that's when I start it. It comes up.
Well,
That-
that's fair.
Trina's really playing the algorithm for us. Soon she's going to start like, commenting, and subscribing, and ring,
Dang.
maybe even ring the bell for to turn notifications on. It really helps a lot
I-
with the YouTube algorithm.
I believe I already have the bell ring, and that's why I get the. I think I already have the notification.
I've always been
For when you
confused. I've
start
always been
streaming.
interested in how you've managed to get it, and it's like, I mean, she subscribes, but also, why? I don't know. It's funny. It's nice to just see the one line there. That's like,
No,
yeah.
I do get all the notifications. I do have the bell ring.
Oh, thanks.
I was subscribed and I did ring the bell. I will never contribute views.
I think I also rang the bell because I do get notifications every time you go live.
I'm gonna have to start going live on other things, so you guys will be like, "What's he doing?" Just
I
like,
think I won't find it.
just like going live, just like sitting here doing nothing, just staring at my home screen. Anyway,
Like Snoop Dogg.
like Snoop Dogg, yeah.
Snoop Dogg at one point had streamed like an empty room for like 17 hours. Because he
Like my
he
mom's-
finished his stream and he just got up and left.
He forgot to turn it off. I've heard
Okay,
Snoop
well,
Dogg
that's-
streams are a lot of him just sitting there, high as balls, not doing anything.
I
What
honestly
else would
think
you
he
expect?
doesn't
Yeah.
always know whether or not he's streaming.
Snoop Dogg just sits there. He's just like, man, my friend Martha better bring me some munchies. I'm
Guys,
an.
that
I'll be
just
back in a
sounds
minute.
like my mom leaving me a very, like, a 2.5 minute long, like, voicemail in which she's just opening and closing the car door and driving around Muskegon.
That sounds like
I
your
have
mom.
like 3 of them.
She just wishes you were here, you know?
She just doesn't realize that
Just
she's
want you to remember what
calling
home
me
is like.
accidentally.
Yeah. I'll be back in a
Yeah.
bit.
I'm gonna make a cheese sandwich.
Well, that's a good idea. You gonna put garlic on it too?
Probably
Is it
not.
gonna be a grilled cheese sandwich or just like cold
No,
cheese?
my plan was to toast a piece of bread and then put some mayonnaise on it and then put a piece of cheese in the middle and fold it up. I'm going
Ah,
extremely simple.
Okay.
Well, hey, I mean, you're toasting it. That's still like an extra
Yeah.
step.
That's so an extra step. Rather than a completely cold cheese sandwich. I like.
I've done it before. It still makes a decent sandwich. Like, it's not fancy, but it tastes fine and it's food.
Yeah. I like doing a grilled cheese with like garlic and salt on the like. You butter the one side of bread and then you put like garlic powder and like flaky salt on it.
Girl, you ever do Parmesan cheese on the outside?
Hell yeah, I do.
I do that
You
shit with
know
my
it.
grilled cheeses and my quesadillas.
Ooh, that's some good shit. We haven't been buying like, you know they have like the shredded cheese. We haven't been buying that. I've just been buying like the block of cheese. Because we have one of those shredders that has like the 3 different shredders on like the one side, so you can just do it super quick and easy. And then it has like a little container that it stores it all. It's fucking bomb.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Love that shit.
Language.
Mhm.
Language. Watch it.
I'm sorry. It is.
You can't say bomb on the internet.
No,
Katrina.
you'll get us demonetized, please.
I apologize, YouTube. I don't mean to be.
Advertiser unfriendly. Gosh, we're gonna get fucking demonetized now.
Okay,
Damn.
that's it. Go lay down.
Y'all are right. It is a wonderful choice of cheese concoctions to
Whoa,
shred
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa, whoa. You said the C word?
Which C word are you referring to?
Yes.
Hiche to the Asoque.
Okay, la queso.
It's okay. It's okay.
La. Un momento, por favor. Un momento,
No,
por
sir. You
favor.
got what you're gonna get. Go away.
What did he get? What do you deserve?
When I have he likes the sliced cheese that I use for sandwiches.
Jordan was complaining about this the other day.
Yeah. And here's the thing is he is the only one in the family that does not do this with something or other out of that fridge.
And that's why he's complained about it. He's like, all of them give the dog human food. My mom, when we first got Charlotte, was like, don't give her human food. We don't want another Casey. Don't give her human food. Don't give her human food. And then I would catch her, give her human food, and she's like, shut up! And I'm like, he said not to do it. This is your fault.
We were better about it when he was younger, but he's just kind of an old man now. Let him have some cheese or some lunch meat or whatever.
Cameron, I have a question. Is la fromage okay?
No, because fuck the French.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, there goes all of our
queso?
French viewers.
So you can say
Thanks.
fuck the
Yeah.
French.
I mean, that's just like a universal thing, is it not? Like,
As a proud American who has Scottish blood, yes, that is a thing.
yeah, like English, Germans, the Canadians hate the French Canadians, and that says something. If the Canadians are okay with hating the French Canadians, I think it's okay with hating France. You know?
Yeah. Canada,
France is
you
like the
really have
Ohio
the
of
best
Europe.
side of
Exactly.
us.
It's the Ohio of Europe.
Now we've
Guys,
just
what about
discriminated
Portugal?
against Ohio.
I don't give a
guys.
fuck about that.
You don't give a fuck about Portugal.
I was about to say, who gives a
No,
fuck
I
about
don't
No, I
Talk
don't give a
about
fuck about
Ohio.
discriminating against Ohio.
Yeah, fuck
Good,
Ohio.
I hope
if
they
there
feel
are Ohio
bad.
listeners here, they need to leave.
Get out. Be gone.
You're not welcome here.
No,
Guys,
I will
what-
not explain why. You know why. You know what your state did.
You know where you're from.
You know where you're from.
Guys, they probably don't know what their state did. They're from Ohio. They're not like. They don't know what the past was like.
The only reason
Listen,
that Ohio
it's not our
has
job to teach them.
the only reason Ohio has had so many astronauts is because everyone wants to get as far away from Ohio as possible.
I can't argue with that.
It's like Yuri Geraevich, who spent his entire life in Soviet Russia or whatever, not smoking, drinking, doing anything wrong in order to spend a blessed 8 minutes away from the USSR. Interviewer, can you explain the gap in your CV? Me, I spent 6 hours formatting it in Docs, and you opened it in Word.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Interviewer, can you explain the gap in your CV? Me, I spent 6 hours formatting it in Google Docs, and you've opened it in Word. All the comments are people just being like, why the fuck didn't you send it as a PDF, you idiot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on you. PDF should be the default.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that stops is right. All the construction work.
Did I just leave?
Nope,
we can
can
hear you,
still
so I don't think
Okay. Good. Cool.
Right?
It just
Good.
got really quiet, and Katrina had been talking, so I got very
Oh,
confused.
you're fine. I was just rambling about houses and my county.
What about houses in your
Unimportant
county?
information. One of them is like kind of cute, but it's only a 2-bathroom, 1 bath, and like that's not that great,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah. I mean, we pay like $110 a month, but we want to get better than that. You shouldn't have to settle for something that's also a 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Unrelated to anything, I was just thinking of some post just talked about stick shifts for some reason. Do you guys know how to drive a stick shift? Obviously not you, Madison, because you do not drive. Although if you knew how to drive a stick shift and do not drive, I would be thoroughly impressed.
That would be a wild
I-
twist.
I understand the idea, but I've never done it.
Okay. There's a big difference.
driven
There
I've
is.
driven a stick shift a couple of times, but it's not for like on the road driving. It's mostly to move it from
So
like, one
you have
garage to another
engaged the
garage.
clutch across the street, is what it sounds
Exactly.
like moving it from your grandpa's or your house to your grandpa's.
Yeah, that
Okay.
kind of thing.
So no like street driving.
No.
My
I've not been traffic with a stick shift.
Yeah, I
before.
figured. We've tried going through it a couple times, and we did it a few weeks ago. And my mom was talking about it. I'm like, I don't think any of my friends know how to drive a stick. It's kind of like a mostly outdated thing at this point, at least in
Yep.
America. But then again, I've taken solace in the fact of if I ever have to, in like an apocalypse setting, I'll be like, you can't leave me behind, because what if the car you find's a stick?
I drove it on like the farm, so I've driven it enough of a ways that I should be okay.
Trina,
'cause
it
we're
takes
not probably
Trina, it
gonna
takes
drive into traffic.
it takes two people to drive a stick, Katrina.
The Parks Department,
What do you mean it takes two people to drive a stick?
I'm saying save us together. You're not taking my damn spot.
No, I'm fine with us sharing a spot. Cameron, I already have a spot by being the female that is okay, like, having children. Like, that's already my niche.
I don't think in an
We're
apocalypse scenario that's a niche that people are considering and who to bring along, like in a survival
I mean,
situation.
it really
that
depends on
knows how
what
to-
stage of the apocalypse we're in.
Yeah, early
Yeah, I was gonna
apocalypse.
say, awfully bold of you to all try to continue to living during the apocalypse. I'm just giving up.
You know,
It would really depend on what kind of apocalypse it was for me,
I
to be
have-
honest.
I have, so because I live in a very rural community that is very, like, we're very separate from the rest of the world. We're pretty safe up here,
yeah.
you know? Like, we can go several days without dealing with the outside world and just be fine.
Except
And,
for
like,
that
we
whole
have-
import reliance or whatever.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to fix that right now, bruh.
Yeah. I think
That's
Uh,
why
my
you gotta
parents'
move out
zombie
to the
apocalypse
area.
plan has always just been to hope it happens during the summer and we can get out on the boat.
that's a good one. That's a good plan.
Fair.
My
Mine is,
zombie
like, hope
apocalypse
it
plan
happens
is
in the
to
winter and then
hope it's in the
fuck off
winter.
the other world.
My plan is always hope it's in the winter because then all the zombies will just be frozen stiff.
Fuck it up.
And
yeah,
they'll
bud.
be extra slow like on Plants vs Zombies when you freeze.
I wouldn't
them.
even think they'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
extra slow. They'd just be, popsicles.
Fuck yeah. I like your thinking, Cameron.
Then that being said, the desert is also a good situation because then they just become beef jerky. But that depends on
Would
if they
you-
need like water in their veins to move or not. But like
Yeah, I
frozen
feel
water,
like-
frozen water is a little bit different because it'll like spike and crystallize and actually ruin shit. But like just evaporation could still be like, I can still use my muscle fibers because they're not shredded to bits by crystals,
Guys,
by ice crystals.
would you eat zombie jerky?
That sounds like
it's
an extra step for
nasally
cannibalism,
human
so
jerky.
no.
Assuming that it's not like infectious.
I mean, if it's like survival situation, I'd eat a person. Zombie, if it's like not infectious, it's a thin line because like if there's a fresh corpse nearby or a zombie corpse, I'm going after the fresh corpse.
Well, I mean, if it's
That's
been
what I
long enough that
expect from
zombie
you,
has
Katie.
turned into jerky, there's probably not a fresh corpse.
Yeah, but I mean like, what if you kill a zombie and you just prep it? You're prepping your
Meal
zombie.
prep.
You're meal prepping, yeah. You kill a couple zombies early in the apocalypse, skin them, get it hanging to dry, and then eventually,
Teriyaki sauce on him.
yeah. I mean, while you've got the soy sauce and the stuff like in your kitchen, because you're not like leaving it yet, you soak a little bit, little salt, little pepper, let it dry, and maybe someone will come in to try to raid you for supplies, and they catch a bullet to the head, and you're running low on food, and your jerky's done, but there's a fresh corpse right there. I'm gonna fry
mean,
up the
it's
fresh
basically
corpse.
It's basically the same kind of meat as pork, so you might as well, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close to zombie already. Like, it's just fresh.
Yeah, I
Stuff
think I'm
cat.
going back to. I don't think I'm trying that hard to continue living at this point.
I feel like an apocalypse could be fun.
If we had reached a point where the options were eat a zombie or die, I probably would just go ahead and
I don't.
shuffle off.
It depends. Like, I feel like an apocalypse could be a blast in its own way, depending. I feel like
That's why I'm joining the group that's going to teach people about farming and agriculture.
as an apocalypse goes on, it's really the novelty of it. Like, if this is a really boring apocalypse right now, like the slow eventual collapse
Yeah.
of society through deterioration
You know
of
what-
values and
You know what I did
things.
during this apocalypse? I watched all of House MD.
there,
Oh god.
there you go.
How?
Wow, that is
When
a
when we
thing.
were all home, there was a TV channel that played House like 3 hours a day, so we would watch that in the mornings, and we worked our way through the whole series like that eventually.
Damn.
That is
Okay,
honestly impressive.
Madison, do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see the one? Oh fuck, was it? What was it? The Blaine Empire?
What is it?
It's like primarily Asian American people in like California, LA area who are super fucking rich and like
Ooh,
so bitchy, and I love it.
that does sound great.
It was
I
so good.
had finally just watched Crazy Rich Asians a couple months ago.
I still haven't watched Crazy Rich Asians. I did watch In the Heights, which was really good.
Oh, I never
Nice.
watched that.
Highly recommend. It's on my YouTube. I bought it from YouTube.
I think it's probably back on HBO by now, which I have. So
Yes,
Okay,
it
but
is
like-
on HBO.
Did you buy it on YouTube before or after?
Before
watched
or
it.
after.
you gotta buy
Um,
it before you watch it, unless
yeah,
she
I
rented
bought
it
it.
and then liked it so much that she bought it.
Yeah, I bought it so that I could watch it.
Many times.
I'm sorry, what was
Honestly-
that last time?
Many times.
I've only watched
So you could watch it.
once.
What?
I've only watched it the once so far.
Right, but are you gonna watch it more times than that?
Like ideally,
I
yeah.
mean, if you
Okay,
already
yeah,
own it,
exactly.
yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to ask.
Once I find other people I can watch it with.
Okay.
Welcome
I'm
home.
back.
Or home. Welcome back. I guess also home. It's weird that I
Yeah.
welcome you back to your own home and I don't live with
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for welcoming me to my own home.
Yes, I did. Welcome back
We
home.
got
Do you-
any- did we lose
Do
any
you feel
viewers
welcome?
during our break?
We did actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Am I not on it anymore?
Yeah, no, you dropped off at like 8:56.
Okay, I should be back now.
we also alienated the French and Ohio.
We don't want them here anyway, so it's hardly
Oh, okay.
alienating.
I can honestly take or leave the French, but Ohio can get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ohio could get fucked.
Ohio can get fucked. The French is mostly just haha, Europe memes on the French, so I'm going to meme on the French with them. I mean, I took a semester of French class, so I feel like I can meme and shit on the French in my
I'm
own right.
basically French.
Bec-
I'm white.
listen,
Go to French class.
I took one semester of their language, and they should be shit
I
on.
mean, if you think about it, the French shit on us back, so it's okay.
They should be bullied just for the way they count.
Yeah.
424.
420s and 4. 420s and 10 and 4. Ah! Anyway,
I think German might be somewhat similar to that.
no, German is
Isn't it?
it's like 20 and, but they don't do like
Oh,
20
I see,
and
like
10.
the- See?
Yeah. Cuz like Spanish is similar too, you know.
Yeah.
In a way, but anyway, Willow, your turn.
Except for like 11 and 12 or whatever, or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11
Well, those
and
are
12.
different in
which
their
are-
own
ready.
way.
What the fuck?
Why did it not? 1 second. I was trying to do acid splash.
At first, I thought that specific message was what you had ready. I got very confused.
T space GH1 or T space dash GH1.
Dash T space GH1.
Okay. There we go.
And they succeeded.
Yep. That's fine. I
Lob a little vial of
move over
acid
here.
at them, and it kind of begins melting away a little bit of the floor before diluting itself. GH1. What's the initiative orders look like here? GH1, Oakley, Hazel, GH2.
Which one is which?
Oh, can you not see the nameplates? I clicked on them.
No, I can. No, I'm asking about
Oh.
which one is the scientist and which one is the lady.
GH1's the is the man. GH2 is the lady.
Okay.
I cast. Dash T. All right. Cool. So with a scream of, "Get back, Roz! I'll take care of this." You kind of, Willow Ash, you kind of feel your body locking up, your joints seizing, as you are held in place. And he grabs the female ghost's hand and drags them along. And I will reveal that.
Well,
Oakley.
Well, I'm behind Kaede, and she's currently. Oh, we're just gonna have me slip past.
Well, I was just
I
moving
guess
you
it's
into the
fine.
stairwell.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Oakley is pretty spry though. You probably
You
get
could
past
absolutely just
Kaede.
slide past them.
I just. Oh, Kaede's short too. I just fucking leapfrog over.
Hands on the shoulder, push, leg spread.
the tip of her hat just brushes you.
Yeah.
Well. I do it all anime style, like push off on her shoulders, and I land on her head, and I kick off. I don't do that. That's rude.
That's rude. Kaede'd be okay with it.
But I do definitely hop over. Alright, trying to figure out how far. Oh, okay, that's. I mean, I can move. Oh. Ah. Oh, oh no.
Did you haul yourself off the map somewhere? Yes, you did.
I did. Thank you.
I was looking away because I was reading something, and then I looked back, and I'm like, oh, he's gone.
Yup. That is exactly what happened. Alright, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And I guess just grab the arm of the other. No, wait, I probably don't do one. That might lead to bad stuff. there enough gap that I could hop onto the tree like that?
Make an acrobatics check.
All right. So I'm gonna either die right now or
I mean, 3d6 isn't probably going to kill you.
Remember, he's only at half health as it is.
Yeah, 3d6 is only 18 damage max, right? He's at 15. That only put him at -3. It's not massive damage. He'd just be unconscious. But luckily, with a nice acrobatics check, even though you need an athletics check, I might have said athletics, but you kind of sprint, run forward, jump, and manage to catch yourself on the tree branch. So you were on the tree branch. You have maintained your balance.
I fucking stick out my sword and slash the ground to try and get him to stop.
Okay, you.
That's like a warning, not like a attack.
They don't seem to be intimidated by you cutting the thing. They seem pretty intent on getting past you at the moment.
Cool. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna poop him. Or attempt to poop him.
Attempt to stab him.
Yo.
Are these considered undead?
You don't know.
Wait, this is like the one case where he doesn't have sneak attack, isn't it?
No, because the other one's 10 feet away from him. It's within 5 feet of him.
Oh, of him, not of the other creature?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I missed a con save. It will say exceed.
Damn it.
Maintaining its concentration on the hold person. Go ahead and pass your turn.
Okay,
The
so
terrain appears
I'm
not
going-
difficult terrain, by the way.
What?
The ground appears not difficult terrain, by the way.
But presumably the tree is.
The tree
yeah?
would be, yes. Oh, I guess Oakley.
I would like to dispel magic on one of them. Who's first in initiative? Ash. I'll dispel magic from Ash.
Okay. Ash
Yay,
is,
I like
Ash
that.
is no longer held.
Oh, I was doing it.
I was just checking the spell description.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, go ahead and cast it.
Because that one I should just be able to cast straight up just to use the spell slot, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I was thinking about attacking with my Starry Bolt, but I kind of worry that if I hit her, I'm going to draw his fire or something. I worry that's going to piss him off. I'm going to do it anyway.
You're gonna Starry Bolter?
Yeah.
So you're...
I don't suppose... There's no way I could hit him instead of her, right?
You could, yeah. They don't provide
I
cover
could?
for each other, no.
Okay, then I'll hit him then. I was assuming I wasn't going to be able to get past him.
What are you batting me for, dummy? Thwip! Starry Bolt catches him. Ugh! A gasp, a grunt.
On save.
Oh, yeah. It succeeds.
Damn it.
I think that's the same roll he got before, too.
Yeah, it was a different DC, though.
Mm.
Okay. So, seeing her Lysander get Starry Bolted, GH2...
Oh no, did I draw her fire instead?
is going to scream, "Lie! That thing, it's after us! My research!" No, as they are going to cast.
She was saying that?
Yes. If I could type properly, but I can't, or spell properly.
Wait, she was complaining about her research?
Yes. As Hazel, you see a large. Weird. I'm just going to take that as catapult, I guess. A large bag of dirt fly at you. -T. Hey.
That's definitely not what I expected her to do.
As a large bag of compost and manure burlap sack flings after you.
Because
Lands
it missed.
on the ground and bursts, and you see some of the vines and kind of like growing up out of the stairwell twist and unfurl and grow longer and more gnarled.
Oh, so this bitch is poison ivy.
Also, I'd like to say
And
it missed Hazel, so then it would continue going to Kaede.
the object would strike.
Oh shit, sorry.
I don't think that's how that works.
It works in a straight line. If the object would strike a creature, that creature must make
Oh.
a dexterity
Oh,
saving
then
throw,
it
so
stops moving. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So if it missed, it
Oh,
keeps going.
well, I was
straight.
not using catapult. I was supposed to be using telekinesis, but telekinesis doesn't let you actually
Oh,
throw things for some reason. It just lets you pick people up, which is dumb.
that is kind of.
So I'm just using it as catapult.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were actually catapulting it.
Well, yeah, no, she was flinging it at Hazel with telekinesis. It just they don't have an attack for telekinesis that it's not part of the spell that telekinesis can attack someone with an object. Anyway, she's going to go and drag him.
That seems like a real
Forward.
oversight, because I can't help but think that that's got to be what gets used for a fair portion of the time.
Yeah, you can pick up an object, is the thing. You can move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds. And then you can exert fine control, and it doesn't say that you can throw it, though, which is kind of dumb. But anyway, Kaede.
Can I see this space right here, or is this all walls?
That is open space out there. Yeah,
Okay,
I will reveal the broad area.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Awesome. Nope. I'm trying to get them within 20 feet, but Oakley outside of 20 feet. Is that possible?
I don't think there's a good way for you to get both of them.
Oh, there. Oh, nope. Yeah, because that's 20 there.
There's so many
Damn,
lines
Oakley,
going.
you're a real rough place.
Yeah, no, I don't see a way.
Okay, well, never mind. Man, Oakley, you are such a weird place.
Wish me, bro. I had an idea. It got me.
My idea would have killed you.
Well, don't do that.
I'm going to cast. We're not on like the dry ground anymore, right?
No, this is a wet tree branch, a wet fallen tree that is kind of fallen from the rooftop into the kind of greenhouse gazebo, bridging the gap.
Hadouken.
Hadouken!
Oh, and his con.
Is the glass difficult terrain or no?
No, you're wearing shoes. You'll be fine.
Cool.
If you were like a
Okay.
hobbit or something, maybe.
I have a question about cones.
They are as wide as they are long.
Okay, so what does that mean if I was here?
If you were there, you
So,
could get GH1,
would I-
GH2, and not Oakley.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like,
And then the rest of the cone would just go wide in the other direction, right?
yeah,
Correct.
it'd be very wide in the other
They'd
direction.
just be at the far left edge of the cone.
Yeah.
Is that
So,
what
like,
you
it's
wanted to
interesting
do?
because I run up to go breathe wind cutters on them, but look away from them.
Wind cutter, wind cutter, wind cutter, wind cutter. Wait,
And to figure it out, you've got to look like that that lady doing math meme.
Yeah. So as you just
Bad roll.
hear Kaede's voice scream, "Oh no, Ash, you're magically held."
No,
No.
no.
Alright.
No,
Cast
he's not,
spell
because I
magic.
just
I got
spelled
the-
Oh, you
magic
got to
on
smell
him.
magic. You're right. That's right. That's right. Willow's held. Okay. Yeah. GH1, wind cuttered to death, oozes down, and GH2 loses it.
Cool. That sounds like it will turn out great for us. So when you say she loses it, she's not doing anything immediately.
Not immediately,
right?
no, but she is upset.
But maybe we have the sense that we shouldn't let her get another turn,
Yeah.
if possible.
At that point, I'll inspire Oakley.
Oh, I have inspiration.
You do. You didn't need it, but if you were gonna need it, I was gonna remind you.
So I'm currently being held.
Not anymore. He's dead.
No, because I
Oh,
just
yeah.
killed the person
Yeah,
who did
you're
that.
good.
Oh, he's dead? Dope. Dope.
I love casting Dragon's Breath on Ash.
Ash has also loved it. It has been by far the most useful he's been in combat.
I don't know. Dissonant whispers.
I mean, Dissonant Whispers does have a 100% like kill rate at the moment, so.
Well, it's real fun because if they want to break your concentration, they don't attack you. They should be attacking me. But that's hard to do when somebody's in front of your face breathing fire or blades or
And
lightning.
even that is if they figure out that they should be attacking
Yeah.
you.
And Ash's strongest like asset right now in the fight is his beat points, because. Yeah, so that just works out well.
Pew! Firebolt.
I like that Willow saw that she was allowed to catch things on fire again and immediately went for it.
Yep.
These cantrips are
Yep.
much more meatier than I expected them to be.
Cantrips are always meaty.
2d10 are like, damn, that's a good amount of damage.
Oakley.
Well, Willow also has like that smart alchemist thing that like really helps it.
So it's an extra 4 points of damage every time.
It's like the same reason why Eldritch Blast gets so good on warlocks.
Yeah.
Another reason is forcing con saves because each one is a separate attack.
Yeah, for magic or
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Anyway, Oakley.
I'm an attacker.
I'm an attacker.
Seems like a good course of action.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't kill her, I'm probably gonna attack her too.
And if your attack misses, you have yeah, I'm never sure how to do this with
Just roll the attack.
Alright,
It's
'cause-
just take a second. Just
What?
I know it's supposed to be before the result is known, but the result is known right away. So it's fine
Yeah.
if you know when it's not. Plus, really, in D&D, you kind of know anyway.
Yeah, like you kind of have an idea of like, oh, 12 might not be good enough. I'll roll
Yeah.
my thingy.
The way we've done it before was like if you rolled like a 15 on dice but still didn't make it, you probably would have
Would've
used
used it.
inspiration.
Yeah,
But he rolled a 6, so he would have used it regardless of what the result would have
Yeah.
been,
maybe.
probably.
Because it's also 6 plus 6 is a 12. You guys have fought a lot of these things.
Yeah.
So, you know they're not that hard to hit. So if you want to use an inspiration, you can. Otherwise, you don't have to.
Sure.
So roll a d8.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit. So do another attack, but add dash hit to the end. And then Hazel is on deck.
Yeah.
You said dash hit.
A dash hit, yes.
I have to say, getting back my inspiration dice on a short rest, I've gotten so much use out of in
Yeah.
this dungeon.
And a stab. It's very injured, very hurt, and very angry. Willow, or not Willow, Hazel.
Knowing that she is the reason that I got eaten by a plant, I'm just going for her. Well, none of those were what I said. I said starry form. Maybe I'll just do starry.
I
That
like
seems
starries.
worth before.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Oakley never passed her turn.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
I got
Oakley
it.
doesn't have a starry form to attack with.
No, Oakley does not have a starry form to attack with. Oakley attacks with the dagger. Ooh!
Ooh,
Ooh.
a critical hit and it still didn't finish it.
Oh!
Very close.
No, it rolled another attack, though. It rolled a second Oakley attack. For some reason.
Oh.
It is still critical, but it has 7 more points of health.
Damn.
And Hazel attacks with
Oof.
Thorn Whip.
Damn, dude. Come
So
on.
close.
And now we get wrecked as, like, 2 of us get pushed off a tree.
I did what I could.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I really
technically, I
thought-
think I was technically supposed to move forward like 5 feet before I did that too.
I really thought
think I
that...
There we
measured
go.
it out.
I moved you forward. Doot. Actually, the ghost's not going to do that. It's just going to scream, "You killed my husband!" As Ash and Oakley, you feel the tree beneath you begin to shake and tremble as it is beginning to be lifted upward
Spell.
Shit.
off the ground.
Ruh-roh.
She
Raggy.
casting a spell.
Yeah, she is.
Counterspell.
I believe telekinesis is a 5th level spell, so I need a ability check.
Is it... What's the check I'm supposed to roll?
That's what I'm checking
I
right
know
now.
Intelligence.
I know it's
it's like-
spell casting.
Make an ability check using your spell casting ability. Minus 1d8.
Plus
Fuck,
1d8.
ability.
Minus 1d8.
Oh, no,
yes,
plus
but she's
from-
got inspiration.
Oh.
From
okay,
inspiration.
yeah.
So, wait, what spell am I what am I supposed to write in?
You are
Like,
making a intelligence check.
Okay.
So C int should work, and then dash B 1d8, dash B minus 1d8.
Would that also include would the C int include her proficiency modifier or no?
Make an ability check using your spellcast. Yes, I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
so what I'm
because
asking
the
is like the
spellcasting
command.
modifier would include.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, probably dash B plus 3 also
Three.
might work.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like I knew
Yeah, I don't know if
rules-wise
Avray
it
would
should,
do
but I couldn't
that.
figure out if Avray would do
That's
it.
a good point. Yeah, I don't know if Avray will.
Oh. Plus 8 minus 2. Fantastic.
the dice were in your favor on this one.
Plus 8 minus 2. Yep, okay. So luckily, Kaede draws a big X in the air. And...
Actually, no. I actually haven't used the spell yet, so I do have a description.
Okay.
Kaede, as she is going to raise her book, as it starts glowing, as she's gonna go, demon magic, magic cutting blade, as this small dagger shoots out of her sword, and it's 100% like a small version of Asta's slicing dagger. And
God,
it just cuts through the magic that's gathering.
what a fucking loser. Anyway, they're going
Yeah.
to back up and hop down off of the tree. I went to the wrong layer. There we go.
Thanks, Kaede.
No problem.
Kaede!
Oh boy. This is difficult terrain, ain't it?
Yep.
And we can't see it anymore?
Not where you're at, nope.
Alright, well, I'm gonna dash across then, I guess.
I will give you a view of the first floor.
He will
Kaede.
give you sight.
Are you jumping down, or are you staying up there?
Isn't it like a big drop?
It's like a 30-foot drop. It just looked like your token was moved off the edge.
No, I didn't mean to move up the edge. I'm
Okay.
looking over the edge.
Okay. You can see
He's
the
on
first
the
floor,
edge of
correct?
glory.
Yes, I can see the first floor right now.
Okay. Alright. I will grab that token real quick. And item... Layer, token layer. Oh, nope, I don't want to... Nah, tokens. Copy. Delete. And then... you can see it kind of down amongst the tree roots.
It's down here, on the tree roots.
Ash.
Okay, so this whole tree is difficult terrain.
Yes.
Oh, 5, or 10, 20, 30, and I definitely can't see it from here, right?
No, probably not.
Ooh.
Tiptoe,
I mean,
tiptoe.
you could say, "Hey, Kaede, is it down there?"
Well, Katie already
Well,
said it's
yeah,
down there.
I just meant if I had, like, line of sight from my end.
Oh, I see.
Like, I understand the rough idea of where it is. I just
Gotcha.
really wanted to kill it.
You and me both, buddy.
You and me both, buddy.
I was really hoping I was going to kill her on my turn.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh fuck. Okay. So
Decisions,
I've moved my full
decisions.
movement. I'm gonna stand here. I'm going to inspire Oakley, and then I'm going to hold my action to cast heroism on Oakley, so that because I have to touch them to do so. So
As
when
Oakley runs past, you're gonna
me,
give them
I'll
heroism?
poke them
Okay.
and heroism them.
Okay. Sounds good.
So that'll be my turn. So I guess I'll wait to cast heroism. Or...
You can just target them now. They're in the initiative order before anyone, or before the ghost, so... I doubt Oakley's going to run the exact opposite direction of everyone else, but
Doesn't seem likely.
it's possible, yeah.
There you go. You have been heroized.
Hero. You are immune to being frightened.
What are
And
you
you
doing?
get temporary hit points.
Yay.
What are you doing?
At the start of each of your turns. Pseudo healing. Yay.
Pseudo healing. It's what Ash has. Okay, that's it. Willow? Just while we're waiting for Willow, what do I have for heroism? Can their glory fade, oh the wild charge they made, all the world wondered, honor the charge they made, honor the light brigade, noble 600. There you go.
I just really like the idea of Ash running
I'm
around
so
in
sorry. I
combat,
didn't know that I was still muted.
going... yeah,
My bad, guys.
you're good.
So, can't.
It's not like we're
see
waiting
the
for you or
ghost.
anything.
I know. I apologize.
It's not like
Gave
we
me
were...
time to do one of Ash's stupid poems.
It's not like
I'm
we
okay
like
with it.
we were waiting for Trevor earlier. Gosh.
Yeah. So, can't see the ghost, so I can I get close to... Oh wait, I can get close to Oakley and give her one of the experimental potion thingies, right?
You gonna make one?
I
Or-
can make an experimental potion for the healing,
Or
and then they do the 2d4 plus 4, right?
yeah, if you make a elixir for healing, it do 2d4 plus 4, yeah. Which is basically just a healing potion.
I'll make a healing potion for Oakley.
Okay.
Help homegirl out.
Can you make it up to Oakley?
We're really laying everything on Oakley, aren't we? Listen, Oakley,
you better
you
be
can
ready
get-
to fucking jump.
You can get across the tree, is the thing.
You can long jump
Well-
a distance equal to your strength as long as you have a 10-foot run up.
You can jump on top of this ghost. You better get down there.
The thing is,
I was
though,
thinking you
the
could jump
tree
on-
is wet.
You guys, well, yeah. It's a
You
big
could
problem.
jump on
Where-
top of the tree and then acrobatics your way down.
Where is the ghost in relation to me right now?
It is in the roots of the tree.
Somewhere. Okay. Dope. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'll give Oakley some healing potions and let her fuck it up. Yeah, so Oakley, you can have 2d4 plus 4. But that's an action, correct?
To make one, yes.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Can
And
you
then
can you
I
reach
will-
Oakley?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
right here.
Do I
I'm right here.
automatically
Okay.
gain it, or do I?
You'll have to use an
Got it.
action to heal it. But
Okay.
she can give it
Which-
to you.
So, I'll hand it off to you.
You have to
And
give
then
it.
If
I
it's an
heal
action
it
to
potion.
take, wouldn't it just be better to use your action to heal Oakley?
Well, it's 2d4 plus 4. As opposed to
You want me to-
1d8 plus 4 or 1d4 plus 4.
Okay, I was just trying to balance out actions, because we're really hoping Oakley can just be the speeding bullet we need to kill the ghost.
I mean, can I have Oakley open her mouth out and I just pour it into her face?
On your next turn, yeah. We could use your action to give it to them, because it takes an action to make.
I mean,
So I'll
she's
have my
already
hand
back up a little
out.
bit. Maybe you should just do the regular.
I mean, you could just do a Cure Wounds if you want. That's 1d8 plus 4 at level 1. If you guys at level 2, it's 2d8 plus 4. But it won't take an action of Oakley's.
Okay, how do I cast it?
I cast Cure Wounds, -T, Oakley, -L2. And then Oakley only healed.
It did not do. Was I supposed to do L space 2?
-L space 2, yes. Whenever there's a
Okay,
number
I
in a letter, Katrina, whenever there's
Why
a
did
dash
it do
something,
negative?
there's a space. Because it's healing. It's negative damage.
Oh, I see.
I just did it exactly as I heard it. I apologize.
No, this is something we've been in Alvaray for a while, guys. If it's a dash
Yeah.
something, assume there's a space after the dash something. Unless it's like a 3-letter phrase. If there's a letter and a number, there's always a space.
I'm sorry, Cameron. What would you like me to do to fix this, or should we
Oakley
just
just-
not worry about
Oakley, heal a d8. And then, you'll need a fixture spells. Never mind, Oakley, don't do that. We'll just keep with the single heal. It's easier that way.
it? Okay. Okay.
And
then
that
I will pass my turn. There we go. Thank you, Cameron.
that still got you most of the way back up. So
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh,
like,
Oh,
what
actually,
the hell?
Trina, hold up. Your alchemist thing heals more, I'm pretty sure. Your smart thing?
Oh,
You're-
it does. Yeah. So
Oakley,
add another.
another 4 healing.
Yeah.
Which is really another 8 healing. Oh, no, because I guess you didn't cast a spell technically earlier. That was you using an elixir. Yeah, so Oakley, heal 4 more. There you go. Oakley
it's
is...
not temporary.
now
hit
you're not
point.
in bad shape at all.
He got temporary hit points from Trevor.
Gotcha. I like it.
Oakley
I
is-
Oakley is
Effect-
the hell up.
Oakley
Get in
is
there, boy.
effectively at full health.
We're all like,
Oakley is-
fuck,
Alright.
who here is fast enough? You! Pumping full of magic,
So
pumper
if
full
I-
of magic.
So if I slip
Bitch,
and
fuck her up.
fall, I won't die, so that's cool.
Yeah, and it's your turn.
But if I go and make it, it will be so dope.
Yeah, it would be super
So-
sick.
You should try to make it and be dope.
Alright. I'm gonna try to dash to ignore the difficult terrain.
Cameron, can I do a feather
I
fall
think
on
that's what
Oakley
it is,
because
right?
it's a reaction?
Oakley's a reaction. Yeah, it's a reaction, but you need to see them fall first.
Yeah.
And I think it'll take them to. They won't land during their turn.
I mean, they will.
Oh, they do? Okay. I thought it slowed it up enough.
Its descent slows to 60 feet per round. So,
Is the tree
also,
Uh,
Trina, you can choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. You all can just wait and jump off together.
Dope. I'll wait.
But she might cast a
Fuck
spell. I don't have
Um,
any more counter
yeah.
spell.
is the tree underneath? Is this like a wall right here?
That's the wall that's supporting the trunk you're on. That's kind of a
Okay,
broken
so it's on
glass
top
opening.
of it.
No. Yeah, it's on top of it. You can get
Okay.
through there.
Cool. So, from there.
Is
From
Willow
right
going to
there.
say, wait, we should jump at once? Or what's Willow going to do?
Yeah, Willow's gonna say, wait, we can jump at once. I gotcha.
I think I've already started.
I mean, you can just wait a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Ash is kind of on the opinion of just stab her now before she gets to do something again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's gonna
especially
cast-
because
she's
she's
gonna be able to
pretty
cast a
far
spell.
down.
Well, I guess Willow can
Like,
get
I
everyone
think-
else.
I think Oakley probably could get it done.
And then if not, Willow can get the rest of us
Yeah.
down.
You know what? Fuck it. Oakley, you go.
I
Fuck
like this
off.
plan a lot. I think it's
Oakley's going
very
for
I
it.
think
fun.
it'll be really
Especially
cool,
'cause
so I
it's
really
all
want
the way
Oakley to
fucking
do
Yeah.
it.
Go for it,
there.
Oakley. Make an acrobatics
Okay,
check,
I'm
Oakley.
What?
Make an acrobatics check, Oakley.
You have inspiration.
No, he doesn't. He used it.
I thought he had another one.
I don't think so. Did you inspire him again?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
My turn, all I did was.
Oh, you
like,
expired
prepare
and cast
and
heroism.
inspire.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you did that.
Oh yeah, so you poke her as she goes by.
Yeah, we threw everything we could at Oakley.
Yep.
This is the patented all eggs in one basket.
Go. Let's see
Look,
if the
sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
let's see if the egg can survive a fall.
How do I do the inspiration ad again?
Just roll the check. Just roll an acrobatics check. And you're on a D6, right?
Yeah, I think he'll be
And
on
roll a
D6.
D6. Now I'm going to ask you a question, and it's going to be a very mean question in a way. Do you think a 15 is enough to make it to that tree? Or do you want to use your inspiration? You are muted.
What?
No, he wasn't talking.
Well, he's also muted.
Just building the suspense, you know?
I
Did you
a-
hear the question?
I asked the question, do you think
I heard the question.
a 15
I'm-
is enough? Would you
I'm
like to
trying
use your
figure
inspiration?
that out. I kinda
You
want
should
to
maybe just go ahead and do it. Again,
Yeah.
all eggs.
all that.
Oh.
So just
He
rolling-
gave you the inspiration for a reason.
rolling. What
Make
am I
sure you
rolling?
can, in fact, stab her.
Roll a d8.
It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be real cool. He's
Okay.
gonna miss.
You gotta, you're good. Oakley sprints forward. Willow pushes her on the back, healing her. Wounds suture up. Ash touches him, making her feel inspired and bold, heroic as she charges forward like the Light Brigade, jumps off the end of the slippery tree trunk, and basically 360 gymnast swings off of one of the tree branches touchdown landing, nailing it
Okay, for Christ's sake, please let the attack hit.
Please can't.
as they jumped out from the roof.
He's trying to escape. You good?
I don't see my forces.
You can GH2.
Oh.
I was
I
working
didn't
on
realize
it.
I was right next to her.
Why are you so cold? Where are you going?
Jordan, is that Robin?
Yeah.
Tell him I said hi.
Yes!
Yes!
With a
Hell
Which-
yes!
with a
That's exactly how I hoped it would
with
go.
a plunging strike with her rapier, the ghost is splattered in an explosion of ectoplasm. But Oakley, you see that the ghost was going down into a hatch beneath the tree
Oh.
roots.
What?
For Christ's sake.
That's something we didn't notice.
I really thought this was gonna be it.
Very close.
I mean, maybe that's where Malcolm is.
Yeah, you still haven't found your boss.
He's got to be around here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
We also didn't
Probably
go
in
down
the
to
tree
that place
hatch.
with the shiny that we wanted, that Kaede wanted.
That's here. Isn't
Well, we're here now.
Is that here?
Well, that's on the second floor.
it? Oh.
No, I mean, we're here now. We may as well
Yeah,
do this.
This is not the time to go back and grab the shiny.
No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hazel, it is your turn.
I holler at them to tell them that there's a hatch, and assume that there's nothing gonna hear them attack.
Alright. You're not actively fighting someone, so what's your course of action here? Are all of you running the very long way around, back through the house to try to get to Oakley,
Or we
or
could just do Featherfall.
are you all doing something else?
I would appreciate a speedy featherfall if you're willing to do it, Willow.
Yeah, I can do a feather fall.
We'll just keep the same initiative order, I
Yeet.
think. Actually, no, because its order will be different.
Just let me know if it's been over 10 minutes, because if it hasn't,
But you've cast spells.
I haven't cast concentration spells.
I'm not concerned about casting concentration spells. You're still ritual casting something, and you're interrupting that time.
No, I'm talking about
Or
concentration for dragons.
oh, for Dragon's Breath. I thought you were talking about trying to summon Tensor's Disc.
No,
I
I gave
still
up on that a
do-
while
Oh,
ago.
okay. Yeah, no, you're still good on Dragon's
I
Breath.
also need to know how long it's been.
You're good. You're still good.
Okay. I probably have
Can
what,
I
like
do
5 minutes left or
ice space
something?
Fast feather fall.
Yeah, just I space cast Featherfall. You don't have to target anyone because. Oh no, sorry, not I cast because we're out of combat. Just cast Featherfall. And let me do some math here. Alright, Is everyone in initiative?
Oh,
No,
shit,
no
no.
one is.
Never mind. Wrong.
Oh, fuck, damn it.
Oh, I accidentally passed my turn.
Can you?
Oh, and I forgot my.
Yeah, I forgot my thing again, Cameron.
Okay, I'll restart the initiative.
Thank you.
That's so bad to roll
Hey!
7 minus initiative.
God, another
What
big
is
one.
up?
You put plus Oakley. Oh no, no.
No.
I'll just.
Well, Oakley.
No.
Where did mine go?
I'll just
it
remove
looks like
Oakley
maybe you had
from
an error,
initiative.
Trina.
What?
Okay.
Trina, you
It's
don't
that
do an
deep.
I. That's what you did.
Okay, Oakley, rejoin combat.
Do the minus 1d6 instead of plus.
There we go.
There we
Oh,
go.
that's
Cool.
horrible. That's fine.
Oh,
Is everyone
That's
good?
fine.
I know
At
that
least
feel.
I joined.
At least you joined.
Also, I just want to point out that Oakley's new initiative is what their old initiative would have been.
You know, it's fitting. It was meant to be. Anyway, you all make it to the end of the tree branch, join hands, and jump off as Willow
Power of friendship.
throws down a concoction to the ground. It just kind of makes you hit the ground and just kind of bounce a little bit. Foot, 6 inches, few inches before you eventually settle back down on the ground. Most of the shock of the fall absorbed. I will move you all back to there. And we will just do that. Actually, I'll just do this because you guys are going into the basement anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
Is the map really blurry for y'all?
It happens.
out,
Yeah,
zoom
zoom
back
out,
in.
zoom back in, yeah. Alright, so who's going down the stairwell first?
Fireboy,
Yeah.
as I push Ash.
Ah,
Did not fix
guess
it.
it's
I'm
not
going to
fire.
refresh.
okay,
My
sure,
voice
I'm going
boy.
down. I mean, no, it makes sense. I don't want people in the way of my cone.
Exactly.
The cone of
Maybe
Maybe
so.
that's
Kaede.
what it looks like.
I guess I'm just gonna like hold my breath, and if I see a ghost, I'm just gonna immediately scream. Kaede's voice.
Like a little girl.
Apparently, yes.
Figure on the
Or a
shout
very
trigger.
old girl.
And 67-year-old
She's still little though.
Yeah.
You're gonna boost her da.
Before we get into this, I'm gonna go run to the potty real quick.
Dare you.
Joke.
Man, it was really silly of her to go to her lab while complaining about her research. Like,
I love
don't
that.
don't show us where it is.
All of us just powering up Oakley so she can yeet herself off a 30-foot drop to kill a ghost.
And just absolutely destroy this ghost. Just really fucking
Try
wreck
my
her.
best of like, how do we just turn Oakley into a bullet? Like, I can't get a good shot with my bow, so you will be my arrow.
Okay. I have returned.
I mean, it worked out great.
Did.
Okay. Let me...
I'm already thinking. Oh wait, I don't even know if this is a spell I can get. I just really want to cast haste on Oakley now. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what
Oakley doesn't go
Kaede
fast
wants.
enough, so.
Yeah. Anyway, Ash, you're the first one down the stairs. Who's behind you? Marching order?
Go
I'm
behind
hoping
him.
Oakley, but.
Oakley.
Hopefully can probably go behind him. That's probably a better idea.
Hazel, Willow, Kaede.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Ash, as you step down through this hidden passage, you seem to be in some sort of old botany lab. Roots have grown down from the tree above and is kind of cracking at the stone and twisting up the spiral staircase. Make a perception check. Oh,
Keep rolling so high on these minuses.
Damn.
It's so annoying.
You rolled
Oh,
a
a
nat
natural
20.
20,
You rolled
plus
max
5,
dice
minus
completely.
8.
you know, I don't know where his token is, so I'm just going to go with this token for Malcolm for now. You see him lying in the ground, face down on the cold stone floor. You also see, as you're kind of
When you say him,
Malcolm,
Malcolm? Okay.
as
It's like
you-
regular
regular
Malcolm.
flesh and bone Malcolm.
Looks the same way he did last time we saw him.
Exactly.
far as
Surrounded
we
by
know.
a Susano.
Yep. Unconscious on the ground, surrounded by a Susanoo. But you also see a writhing undulating mass
Oh,
of goo.
Ooh.
You can kind of see it vibrate quickly, and images and visages of people and faces bulge out from its form. Some of them more complete than other as they kind of reach and slither out. For a moment, you see one of them almost completely escape, but get sucked back in by a thin tendril connecting it to this main beast. The entire
Do we
room smells of just sulfur and is covered in that residue you've seen everywhere, that white, yellow, sulfurous powder. And Hazel, you were asking something? Mother cookies.
Do we recognize any of the faces?
For a few moments, you kind of sit there and you can kind of see someone you recognize as, "Hey, boss, what are we doing?"
Oh God, not these
His face
guys.
stick out. You can
Anyone but
see
this guy.
almost completely formed in the back, kind of far apart. Another
So this is
set
the ghost
of
spawner.
the man and woman from before, kind of recoalescing into another full spiritual form. Hazel, you are at the top of initiative. I assume Ash lets out his loud, girly scream upon seeing this.
When I said scream, I meant, like, dragon's breath, but, you know, I'm not in range, so yes. It's more of a, oh shit, it's the Goo Ghost Mother.
You also just happen to Dragon's Breath the area in front of you as you do it. Wind Cutter!
There's a fly that drops dead.
It's a fly that drops dead.
Was it a real fly or a ghost fly?
Ooh.
The name of this thing?
GH1.
I don't really know exactly what's up with this, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and attack it. That just seems like the proper thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phew! Starry form. Phew! Thorn whip. Would you like to pull it 10 feet closer?
Nope.
Also, you'll have to move out of the stairwell.
Oh, sure.
No thanks. She is going to step forward, pull out her dagger.
Okay.
Catapult.
Cast catapult.
Damn.
Oh, it succeeds.
Good damn.
As the dagger blasts forward, and its form is more amorphous than you would expect, as what would normally hit, the shapes just kind of move and wiggle, leaving a gap where the dagger flies by, sticking into the stone wall behind it. Ash.
Okay, so none of the... Is any of this difficult terrain?
No.
Cool.
Just the plant. Just where the plant is.
That's where the plant is, okay.
That shouldn't be much of a difficulty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over by Malcolm.
Okay.
And then I'll Kaede scream at it.
Kaede
Thought I
scan
had
at it.
saved my react cast, but apparently I didn't. Dash T GH1 dash L3 dash I.
If we're gonna do this Dragon's Breath thing some more, I need to find a good, like, bonus action spell for me. I don't have any.
Oh, it's safe.
Fuck.
Keep 16 on this dragon's breath.
Okay, well, I don't have any bonus actions to do besides, like, my last Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna save that for a little bit.
You're basically a dragonborn right now, so that's cool.
Except for better, because I can do it a lot more than a Dragonborn. So yeah, all I really have is, like, I have screamed at it, I have a rapier out in one hand, a book in the other hand, and just standing a little bit in front of Malcolm, like, gotta protect the paycheck.
Gotta protect the page.
Well, we did get 90 pounds of gold, so like, or not gold, of silver, so...
That's not nearly as much as your paycheck is.
I know, but at least we aren't coming out of it with nothing.
Yeah. The question is, how much can you carry on the turkey?
Well,
We
I
can carry it
mean,
ourselves right now.
Well, but that's. Oh no.
I forgot, what was his name? Claude? No.
Claude's the helper.
Yeah, okay, it is Claude. Yeah, Claude's coming back with a bonus turkey eventually, so...
Yeah. Oakley.
I'm gonna slash with my dagger.
I cut and I slash and I cut and I slash.
No, just slash. And that's gonna do the thing with the shortness. Wait, what? Oh, I wrote slash instead of dagger. That's not how you spell dagger.
You should just be able to hit
Hit
two
two,
right now and
yeah.
have it work.
Oh, I think I targeted the wrong thing though.
Well,
Damn.
it missed anyway.
Damn. We cannot hit this thing for shit.
It
As
did
its
not come out of the gate
shape
strong.
wiggles and morphs and changes. Your dagger goes
And
past
then
it.
I'm gonna dip over here.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
Hi, kitty. I see you. Yes. Okay. It's got options. It has so many options.
Yep. You love it when the DM says that about a monster.
Let's see.
Doesn't it just make you feel great?
Yeah, you always want to have options.
Yeah. I always want things to have options, which is why I pick the things that have options. And then I don't fully use those options
It must be
because
fun for you.
I don't never use the full options, because if I use the full options, you guys would be dead every encounter. Yeah. Let's see. It is going to have me take a look and see something real quick.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wow, it's
That's
so
just-
powerful it can affect the people in the real life?
I mean, every monster does that. That's nothing new.
I was just saying I should find a bonus action spell that I can do with Dragon's Breath, right? I just searched it. Literally the only bonus action spell of the level I can cast is Healing Word.
I am going to have. It is going to cast a spell. It is going to.
What I was worried about.
Probably not at Willow because she hasn't offended it yet.
Unfortunately, you're in the. Within a cube.
That's okay.
I bet I'm in that cube too.
Actually, now I think about it, all of you could get in that cube.
I don't want to be in that cube.
I was too busy focusing on another attack. I didn't even think that. Oh no, you all can't be in that cube. Ash, you are 5 feet to the side. You are just barely out of the safety of that cube.
Plus, if it was a cast on Ash, wouldn't he get the cube on himself too?
Not necessarily. You could cash it so that it's off to the side, but yeah. Hazel, Willow, Coyote, Oak. That one.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
So, all of you would see this. Ash,
Oh, Oakley.
Hazel, Willow, Kaede, Oakley, you all see a cube of shifting colors in swirling patterns begin to manifest in the area around the stairwell as the world just becomes an extra sensory overload almost, as you are just hyper focused in on focusing on this pattern. Yeah. Willow failed. You are incapacitated. Hazel failed and is incapacitated.
The colors are really pretty.
Kaede failed and is incapacitated. Ash!
Oh boy.
Oakley still succeeded, right?
Oakley still
should-
succeeded, yes.
You should breathe on us.
Oakley has enough experience
I
to just be able to shake the hypnosis off.
don't want to damage you guys.
Guys, it's
It
like...
says you can take an action to
Yeah.
shake us.
That's what I was gonna do. I'm just gonna shake Hazel awake because they're closest.
Willow goes next, though.
I don't think he has speed to get there necessarily, because Willow's still in the stairs.
Does yeah.
Oh,
I,
she
and
is,
I mean,
isn't
it
she?
doesn't matter a ton either because like it's gonna be after
Oh, yeah, I
its
guess-
next turn.
Yeah.
And I guess I just go right after her anyway.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna be like, huh, it was a good idea for me to not be there. Let's go back to Malcolm.
Let's go back to Malcolm.
That worked
unfortunately,
out.
It takes an action just to wake you up. So again, I have no bonus actions. After checking that literally the only bonus action spell for bards is Healing Word, so
I mean, it really tracks.
yeah.
Because they had their bonus action is mostly inspiration.
Yeah. It's just I'm running out of those, you know?
You've just been so goddamn inspiring throughout this whole thing.
This is well, and this has been
I'm
such a
tired of being
marathon
so
encounter.
Yeah. Oakley, your turn.
Run up there, slash at it, and fucking try to hit this time.
Not gonna wake up your teammates.
I mean
Nope. That's fine, Kai.
That's Oakley's job. Oakley is doing their job.
yeah, Oakley's doing their job. Like I think
Kaede, do you see the
Damage is
purple
better.
elephants?
I know it's so pretty.
It's so
I like the blue one better. Oh no, wait, I'm
Wait,
out.
no, you're
Never
out.
mind.
Well, you're fine.
You
You're
still-
fuck off, Hazel.
It
You
succeeds
see
on
the
this
purple
con save.
stingray? Isn't it so cute?
It's
And
so
she's
cute.
half
Oh my
movement, I
goodness.
think.
Yeah, it's movement reduced by 10 feet.
By 10.
Cameron,
Yes.
can I grab Kaede's hand while we're both tripping?
Yeah, that's fine.
Tripping on dope. Okay.
Is this the weed? Is this what the
This-
weed is?
This is what the
This-
weed
the
is.
weed.
Willow wouldn't know.
Willow's like,
Willow-
yeah, I think so.
Willow would
No,
only
it's
know
turn.
in the fact that she has drugged several other people.
Yeah. All right, now time to figure out which
Yeah,
of its
Kaede
spells
doesn't know
aren't
Willow's backstory.
concentration.
No one knows Willow's backstory anymore.
Well,
That's fine.
well, they do. It hasn't been that long. They haven't forgotten like 3 months of time yet.
No, Cameron, the
Yeah.
people
Oh,
don't remember.
yeah, no, I
Willow's
remember most of it.
backstory.
I remember most of it, but yeah, good, true to cause. I would like Oakley to make a Wisdom saving throw. As
Ooh,
Jordan.
What?
Oh my god,
a
Wisdom,
wisdom
save.
saving throw.
Oh, sorry.
Just barely succeeds as the
Oakley is wise
fuzziness-
as hell right now.
the fuzziness in your brain is much stronger than any of the other ghosts you have fought before. But knowing the direness of the situation, seeing two of your friends out of it, you were pretty injured until like a minute ago. Your boss is unconscious in the corner, and you've managed to fight off the memory loss. But as you're distracted by that, the creature lashes out at you with one of its pseudopods, one of its many arms, and just bashes you for
A fuck ton.
for 9 or 12 points of bludgeoning damage as a sharp pain of psychic energy goes through your mind. Yeah, would have probably killed Oakley had she not been healed.
Yeah, good thing you were healed up.
And then,
Like, even if that last bonus healing.
and then,
Oh yeah, I can uncanny
you
dodge.
can. So go ahead and heal 13. Or no, because that would have been 13 damage. Heal 14.
Has it been less than a minute since the end of the last encounter? Because we just like
Yes.
jumped off
Yes,
and
it
immediately
has.
went down the hatch. Okay,
Yes.
cool. So I still have heroism.
Correct. As it also, being slowed and slashed and on the brink of death, is going to take its second swing at you, Oakley, as you just deftly dodge out of the way of the first strike. And as part of dodging and just making the glancing blow of the first strike, the second one hits wide and just kind of crashes into the stonework of the ground. Willow is tripping balls. Hazel is not.
I'm gonna... Actually, I'll go around this way, I think, because I think I've got the movement either way. So I'm gonna shake Willow, and then I'm gonna send a starry form attack at the thing.
Next.
Oh, Coyote was the one I meant to shake.
Oh, okay, you shake Kaede, it's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
As you blast, kind of distracted still a little bit by the warping, shaking colors. You manage to just kind of blast wide as Kaede, shaken awake, holding Willow's hand, seeing Oakley dodge out of the way of a pseudopod strike.
I'm gonna growl. I hold my hand up.
What?
And I. Okay, it's towards me. That might not be a good idea. Never. Is there rock on the ground or something?
Yeah, there's detritus everywhere.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna chuck something with catapult. I was gonna pull the dagger back out backwards, which would have been cool if it hit, but if it would have missed, it would have beamed me in the face. Like,
That would have been comical.
yeah, it would.
How did Kaede die? She stabbed herself
Self.
in the face.
On accident.
It saved again! Jesus
Lol.
Oh
fucking
my
Christ!
god.
Catapult another large bag of soil at this thing, and the humanoid forms that kind of coalesce to make it all kind of drop to the ground, puddling almost, as the dirt smashes into the wall, dislodging your dagger and leaving a mess before it reforms into its kind of mangled collection of people. Ash.
Okay, Kaede, get ready to scream through me. I'm gonna Dragon's Breath it. Then
Slash,
can I
slash,
also,
slash,
like,
slash, slash!
At least I'm consistent.
And then Oakley, you got the last inspiration die. And can I like drag Malcolm like 10 feet or?
Yeah, you could drag him 10 feet.
Okay.
You can drag him up to 15, I'd say.
Okay. So 5. Oh, I can't grab him.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
He's not. Yeah, I
He's
don't
not
have
a
permission
character,
for
you
that.
have permission.
I was like, I kept trying. I was like, why is it just like highlighting?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, hit her good, Oakley. She's almost dead.
I can't help but think. I kind of thought about casting Distant Whispers, and I can't help but think that if I had, I might have killed it with because Distant Whispers has 100% kill rate so far.
Do you want to know,
It
Trevor?
was funny.
I mean,
Well, we'll see what happens with Oakley.
yeah, we'll see what happens.
It could come back around to you, who knows?
How do I add the inspiration? Just
Dash
Is
B
Willow
D8.
now the only one tripping balls still?
Correct.
Yeah.
Dope. Willow is
I'm
gonna
still
be
holding Willow's hand.
Yeah.
Yes, that is
That's
what Willow's on.
perfect.
Dope.
You said 1d8?
Willow
Yes,
is
dash B,
thinking
1d8.
about- Do you
B.
guys remember Winnie the Pooh? And
Yes. Are you on like Heffalumps and Woozles or something?
yes.
Stab.
Damn good hit.
So I will put forward the question. Do you want to know, Trevor?
Yeah.
He had 4 health left.
Well, I mean, so the thing is like, what I meant is, like, I did 16 damage with the Dragon's Breath.
Oh, that's right.
I would have had to manage to do 20 damage with.
Listen,
Oh,
like,
it's an action.
Possible, but
Yeah.
not much
Not
more
likely.
possible.
Got it. Yeah. It was
So
very
still
close.
the correct move.
Yeah, it was still a good move. Anyway, Oakley, stab. The thing kind of lets out an echoing cacophony of unique, tortured screams of pain as this thing kind of goops out into a large pool, kind of puddling on the ground, before it kind of quickly starts steaming and evaporating into a very sulfurous thing. You can see kind of left behind in the mess, just kind of this goo seeping into cracks and stuff. Now that the creature is kind of gone and you can get a better look of what's behind it, you can see a couple of skeletons in an embrace, kind of locked off to the side.
we get our memories back?
No.
No.
Am I still
You are
high?
no. You are not still high. The
Somebody.
hypnotic pattern dissipates as the creature is deceased, as does your fascination with it.
I'm tired.
I
I'm gonna
still
go over to
holding
Malcolm and
Kaede's
pop a
hands?
good berry in his mouth.
He's not physically injured. He's just unconscious.
I mean,
Um,
still probably.
It
hungry.
seems like something that he'll wake up from naturally. Not,
Oh, okay.
not anything.
He's
that,
not
like-
knocked out because his hit points are gone.
Yeah,
He's
he
just
probably
knocked out.
got all the way of the stages through forgetting everything.
Yeah, he is unconscious on the ground. You guys can check out this place and explore abound a bit, or do whatever you would like.
I don't care.
You
that
do
we
not
killed
have
the-
to roll the penalty dice anymore, but the memories that you have lost in the time in the building have been unrecovered. But that kind of nagging fuzziness that's kind of been hanging in the back of your mind this entire time has kind of cleared away to kind of full cognition of the situation at hand. Willow, shaken up.
It's investigating, but she is not letting go. She has not let go of Kaede's hand.
Okay. I'm gonna
Kaede
follow
and
Bruno.
Willow are hand in hand, comfort squeezing, looting the room. You find several more bags of soil and compost, many small, destroyed, wilted, potted plants. You find setting up amongst a bunch of like alchemy equipment and ambulex and chemicals and things. You find a single still blooming flower, a rose with very delicate gleaming golden petals and leaves and a stem, just almost as if the entire thing is this very delicate gold leaf. And well, you could take a guess, but
Cameron, are any of the other
Um,
alchemy equipment items
Uh,
like
there's some.
they're all broken, or are they okay?
Some of them are okay. You could kind of salvage a few different bits and chemicals and things. Most of the kind of weathering and writing has been kind of worn away with time, but on one of the kind of tables with many of the chemicals is a note that just reads, "Finally a huge success," and it is on top of a large bag of what smells to be
Jesus,
dirt
Ronan.
and fertilizer and compost.
Oh my god, I hate my mind.
And
I am concerned about what you might have been thinking of there.
Yeah, I don't want to say it on stream though, so I'll tell you guys later.
and
I'm even more concerned.
Are there any
Um,
like vials or
Yeah, there's probably
containers?
a few containers that have managed to escape the time. We'll say probably about 5 flasks with stoppers or vials.
Empty flasks.
Empty flasks and vials.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
Whatever combination you want it to be. You find about 5 of them that are kind of usable condition and not like
I'm going to take all of them.
contained. Okay. You
Um,
collect the kind of flasks and stuff.
I'll identify.
I was. What'd you say?
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to check out the plants in general, but now I think I'm probably more interested in the rose.
Okay.
Would this be nature or?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a nature check, and you're going to start. And what are you doing, Kaede?
I'm gonna start identifying it.
The plant.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems magical. I don't want to waste the time and cast detect magic because I already
Okay.
think it's. Identify will tell me
Like-
if it's not.
You kind of start the spell, and it is a magical. What Hazel, you know, this is not a normal natural plant. This is something that someone had figured out some way to create or manifest. It is not anything that is usable in a way, Kaede. It's more of a magical plant in the sense that any other magical creature is magic, like a unicorn,
Mhm.
in a way.
Mm.
There's something in its nature where it has integrated some form of magic into itself to sustain it.
Oh.
I also want to be extremely clear that I did not touch it in this process.
Hazel, I would like you to make a perception check.
It will help if I spell perception correctly.
Ash, what are you doing?
Ash, you mentioned that there's like skeletons in Embrace somewhere.
Yes.
Ash is gonna go.
Back behind where the monster was.
Yeah, so Ash is gonna go over there and do a little like allergy
Okay.
for them.
Start
That's nice.
That's nice. Hazel, what you notice as you're kind of analyzing and thinking on this gold rose plant, you kind of look down into the soil and you see flecks of metal. You can't quite tell what it is just by a glance, but it's shiny and it's kind of ground up and mixed in with the soil.
Does anybody want to come with me to go get that orb?
Yeah,
Nope.
you know, Willow like.
Okay. So who's going upstairs to get the orb?
I would like some bandages or something.
Oh yeah, you're pretty low, huh?
The only thing I can do for you is make you think that you're feeling
Oakley's
better.
at 20 HP.
That's
Okay,
yeah. I
you're
guess
Oh
that's
yeah, I
fine.
forgot that you wound up dodging that.
Yeah,
All right,
you,
let's go.
you ended up dodging and healing. So Kaede.
Well, we can't all go because we still have unconscious Malcolm here.
Well, I think Ash is
That's
staying.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Kaede
I'll
and
stay as
Willow.
I'll stay as well.
Alright, so I will grab Kaede, Willow, and Oakley.
And I'll leave
Yeah.
Jasper here
And
and
you'll
bring
leave
my
Jasper.
unseen servant with me. I like to imagine that he's been slowly following us this entire
Oh,
time.
absolutely.
So we go upstairs, he's,
He's
finally
like-
catching
he's
up.
like just yeah, he's just getting to the stairs and now he's gonna have to turn back around.
Okay, you guys aren't going to be checking out any of the other rooms. You're just going to go straight to that area, right?
I just want that orb, yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way through the house back over to the orb you've seen before. It seems
And I assume I know the answer, but they don't encounter any ghosts, right?
funny that you mentioned that. No, they don't.
Yes, you do. Roll me 5 wisdom saving throws.
I'd like I'd like
No,
each of you
they're-
to roll
they're
5
different
D100s. These are real ghosts. These aren't
These are real.
These aren't those fake ghosts that I was using and pretending were ghosts. Anyway, you see an orb on the table. It looks like it's some sort of a large glass thing, and you also see off in the corner some form of chest.
I'll have Gerald pick up the orb.
Okay. Your unseen servant goes over and scoops up the orb in his hands and is floating through the air with a glass crystal ball.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna let him hold on to it and go check chest with Willow.
Give me just 1 second.
This is probably reaching the limit of what poor Schmidt can carry.
He can carry 30 pounds.
He's also carrying about 30 pounds
Oh.
of silver.
Yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Willow, you see
Eating
a
his Wheaties this morning.
you see a treasure chest. It seems to be unlocked, and
This looks actually a mimic.
you open it, and you see inside a collection of 4 glass vials filled with some form of red liquid. And you also can kind of see that they seem to be covered in a kind of ooze or goop.
Being double.
What are you doing? Are you picking?
Reading the information and notes first
Putting it
of
in
all.
notes? Okay.
Can I see if the goop is the same kind of goop that I've collected from the ghost previously?
How are you trying to do that?
Well, does it look like the same? First of all, I will use the.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
You guys keep adding notes. It's like of items. It looks pretty similar. Instead of just adding them to your inventory, and I think that's kind of funny.
Well, some of it is stuff that we won't necessarily keep.
True.
Yeah.
It's not actually
Okay, it
crystal. It
looks
is.
similar.
It is a glass orb lightning. Just a heads up there. It's kind
So
of a
I'm
clear.
going to take off the top of the vial of goop that I have and
Okay.
touch the goop.
Okay.
Feel like what it feels like.
It's kind of
And then, like-
sticky and little stretchy and
viscous.
and little. It's kind of stretchy. It's very bizarre consistency, like a watery silly putty or oobleck almost.
I hate it. Cover it again. Wipe it off on my pants,
Okay.
and then I'm going to touch the goop that's on the vials and see if it's the same thing.
Kaede, Willow, Oakley, join initiative.
Dope.
This is a good thing I was here.
Well, I don't know this is happening, so.
A mimic. Woo.
I was already at it. Oh, I did. Yeah, it's a mimic. You can see that. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I don't know what a mimic is.
Yeah. Give me a second. Oh, it goes first, but you touched it. So technically, you are grappled by it.
That's fair.
It's a very sticky form. And you can kind of see the kind of potions bottles off to the side kind of re-morph together into a kind of toothy maw as it kind of stretches forward to bite at you.
Oh, guys, don't touch it. This one isn't a real chest.
This is a biter! As it
This one
chomps
We
isn't
got a
into
biter
you.
over here.
Ow. Fuck.
And...
Cameron, was this
Willow.
thing always a mimic?
Yeah,
Or
so-
was it just because she so boldly touched it?
No, it was always a mimic.
The
Fair,
potions
yeah.
were the mimic?
The potions were the mimic, yes.
Everyone's always got to put a mimic in just to fuck with me because he knows I hate him.
I know you hate them.
Well, you don't even know what's happening, so
Yeah,
I know.
it's all good.
it's not good.
I'm really happy I stayed home.
You don't have
Yeah.
to deal with it.
You and I are just sitting in this lab, just like poking through notes and checking on Malcolm.
Willow, you are grappled.
Yeah, I can still attack
Yes.
it though, right?
Yes.
Dope.
Pew! Firebolt. As
Fuck,
it's kind of
fuck, fuck.
as you're kind of flailing this mimic that's kind of stuck to your hand, blasting at it in the chest.
Kaede, could you please kill it? Thank you.
Try.
Oakley.
Not my
Thank
turn
you.
yet, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
What are you doing, Oakley?
I'm going to run up And do some stabbing.
Do some stabbing.
Okay. What it name is?
MI1.
MI1.
Amidst
Damn.
Willow's flailing, Oakley just stabs the chest. And then I believe it is Kaede. Kaede!
Oh, I was
I'm
gonna move
going
back
to
a little
move
bit.
That's fine.
here. Wait, actually, I think it was one over. Yes, it was one over. I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Okay.
What is it? MI1?
MI1. Your Your li-
Kaede can't do shit today.
your lightning gets grounded by the kind of metallic fittings of the treasure chest that it's been waiting for who knows how long for something to come along and touch it. Kaede.
This is why Kaede did Dragon's Breath on Ash, because that's touch, right?
Yeah.
You can't miss that.
It's gonna bite you, Trina. Or
Yeah,
Willow.
you know, that's fair.
It's going to just take a little chomp at you, but amidst your rapid hand flailing, it can't get a good guide on you as
I am
as you are flailing.
rapidly flailing, yeah. Uh,
Blast!
Ooh, good hit.
As the kind
I
of
mean, it's attached to me.
adhesive
so-
goop that's sticking you to it kind of begins burning and singeing away from the heat of your firebolt.
Will you fucking let go?
Get off of me! Get off of me! Get off of me!
Oh.
You're in my bubble!
You are not as fun and as cute as you look like. Like, goodness gracious, get the fuck off.
Can I like take my action to rip it off of her?
You can make a strength check.
Cool.
Make it with disadvantage though.
All right.
You know what? You know what? If only you had bought the universal solvent. Mimics are
Tell you
actually what they
strength.
make a sovereign glue out of.
Tracks.
I can't wait to one day run a mimic colony, Trevor, and have the entire bridge you guys are going on.
That
Well,
wasn't
it
right.
fails anyway.
Okay.
Have the entire bridge you guys are crossing be made out of little mimics.
You are a
I
demon,
mean,
Cameron. But my favorite.
You know what Eric did to that little tiny chest. Like, this
Yeah.
is just the excuse for whatever character I'm playing to just burn down an entire
Right.
town.
Yeah, just there was a mimic. I saw a mimic.
Yeah.
Saw a mimic. It was worth it. It was justified, and you can't tell me otherwise.
As they're dragging you away to prison. Kaede! Toll the Dead. Dong! As Trina, you can kind of feel its little grip loosening on you briefly for a moment as it lets go of you and begins hobbling its way off, trying to save itself as it dashes away.
Oh, fuck off.
Willow. With an angry blast, as the creature lets go of her and tries to flee, Willow blasts it with a firebolt as it just begins bubbling up, melting away, revealing, oddly enough, in its internals, a stoppered glass vial.
Oh.
I
Containing
grab
a
the
red
glass
liquid.
vial.
Okay.
It's another mimic.
I'm
You
gonna leave it on
recognize
the ground and cast Identify on it.
I was about to
just
say,
in
Willow,
case.
you recognize it as a healing potion once you manage to open, smell, swirl, taste, identify. It has this common healing
it's got
potion of
that-
some sort.
It's got that nice heal your life points zing to it.
Exactly, it's got that good electric. I'm like when you stick a 9-volt battery to your tongue, kind of zing.
I'm gonna take the orb from Eustace. Is it magical?
It is not.
Oh, that's sad.
It's just a fancy crystal glass or fancy glass orb.
Sell
Mean-
it.
yeah. Meanwhile,
Are these just decorative or are these something
they're just decorative.
on the floor?
They're just
Okay.
decorative. Meanwhile, Ash and Hazel in the basement. Ash, after a few minutes of Kaede, Willow, and Oakley being gone, Malcolm begins to stir. As he just kind of goes, "Where am I? Ash, why are you looking over me like that?"
Okay, cool. You remember my name? Alright, what's the last thing you remember, Malcolm?
Well, I was back in town, and I think I was cataloging a farmhouse.
So he lost a fair chunk of time, didn't he?
So you don't remember anything about following Ghost anywhere, right?
Not particularly.
Cool. Well, we did that, and
Can we just say that we give him the
They're not.
rundown?
Yeah, you give
But
him
yeah.
you give him the rundown. He goes, "Oh well, that's fantastic that you've all made it and have saved me. That's what what I'm paying you for, I suppose." Well,
And there's a whole bunch of shit for you to look at up there. There's all kinds of good stuff there.
That being said, I think maybe you should start here and wait until we're not all on the brink of death.
Yeah,
he kinda,
yeah.
he's like
Not right this moment.
kind of
but
looks over
in
you,
general.
winded, bruised, a little battered, and Hazel covered in stars and bloodied and battered, and he's kind of
I'm probably not made of stars anymore. by this
probably
point.
not, no. Hazel, bloodied and battered also, and he kind of looks and he sees the yellow, dry goop on the floor, and he kind of goes,
And the rest of us not being
and the rest of
fucking
everyone
there.
being not being there, and he kind of
How
goes,
does he feel about the Susanoo surrounding him?
he's a little concerned, but also, he's met you for a while. He knows it's not actively hurting him, so it's the least of his concerns, to be fair. So he kind of nods and goes, "Yeah, that's a smart decision. I should catch my breath too." As he begins immediately going around cataloging everything in the room.
Fucking this guy.
That's fine. Just
That's his job.
just
and
let
his
him
passion.
go.
I mean, hey, him going around this area is not much worse than what we did immediately after killing the thing, and I would argue it's a little safer
And-
than stomping through the house to go find a glass ball.
And it's just keeping him occupied here. He's not getting in any trouble this way.
Exactly.
Pumping.
A few minutes
Going
later, you see Willow, Kaede, and Oakley come back downstairs. Willow's hand a little blistered and covered in some teeth marks as
Press the tape to get all the sticky gunk off.
as the gunk is
What a
cleaned
babe.
off of Willow. Teeth marks remain. Eustace still carrying the orb?
Would you like to play with the-
But the rest of the
I
group
think-
reassembles and
Go ahead. Yeah, those chips are
we
all gone. I
can
do have
go
chips. They're
through
the wavy kind.
loot and stuff, I guess, next week because it is 11:30 and I don't feel like going through that right now.
Yeah. and realistically, I don't think we would be doing anything other than going the hell back to camp and going to sleep.
Taking a
Unless
taking a
you have
rest for the
another
day.
thing to throw at us. But if you do,
I'll make a hut and we'll sleep here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can make this hut and sleep here.
And that way
because
we
it's
don't have to worry about watches
outside.
and stuff.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I forgot it was raining.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's kind of starting to subside. It's been raining for a while, but
It doesn't need to be raining for plot reasons anymore,
No.
so...
no. It's also been raining for like 3 or 4 hours now at this point.
oh, I was thinking
Oh,
it was
long
like
rests
a,
and
Been here
stuff.
for a while.
Yeah,
once we killed the monster, the rain stopped immediately and the
No.
sun rose.
no, it's much longer than that. You guys have definitely taken some time since defeating the creature to recollect things and whatnot.
Just to be clear, while telling Malcolm what happened, we definitely didn't tell him about the money. That's our money.
Yeah.
Sorry, Manny. Malcolm is a businessman.
Well, Malcolm is an archaeologist.
Or not
Um,
Malcolm, sorry.
Ash.
Ash is a businessman.
Hey, what fairy
Actually,
tale was
Princess
this?
Man.
Uh,
Willow's a businesswoman.
it was going to be Beauty and the Beast, but we took 5 years to get through anything.
Yeah, I kinda
No,
got
I
that
see.
with,
That's
like,
why-
the Beastly
that's why he was
Man,
hairy.
The Everlasting Rose.
I see.
The wolves. There was going to be more stuff around town, but this just took 5 goddamn years.
That's fair.
I don't remember plants being involved in that.
Well, there's some additional flavor.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's extra things. It wasn't, memory-eating ghost, but
yeah.
it's there. I definitely got that vibe with the golden flower. And
Yeah.
I had not put those pieces together.
Yeah.
I
guess it makes
thought
sense.
I
You guys
thought Beauty and
also,
the Beast from the flower, but I was like, where was
didn't-
the rest of that?
Well, you guys
source?
didn't go through the other half of the house where the rest of the ghosts were.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea.
So
Half of the ghost was plenty of ghost.
half the ghosts was plenty of ghosts, but not the plot relevant ghosts.
Oh goodness, was it?
Yeah, we just got like regular party ghosts and robber ghosts and stuff.
I mean, there was a couple times that
I'm
we
sorry,
got a ghost of
Candace.
the man, but like the first time we met the man in the study, Ash heard him say something, but then immediately forgot it before he could repeat it.
Yeah,
like, there was a
none of us
couple times.
remembered somebody talking about her burying that beast like back before, right?
Yeah.
Like, memory wiping really ruined plot points in this.
I mean, I'm not concerned about your characters knowing what it is. And regardless, the whole thing before is Tales crossed over and taken and inspired by other
Yeah.
things or whatever. They're not going to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
So one thing Ash really wants to figure out, when we're like, and this doesn't have to be tonight, did they make the goo monster, or they like?
Yeah, I'm still a little. I'm not clear as to the chain of events here.
Yeah, you missed again. You went through the other half of the place.
We went through
Yeah.
the wrong half of the house.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how apparent it was from the laboratory notes, because like, as soon as I see like that the last note in a laboratory is a major success, I'm like, oh boy. Specifically an abandoned laboratory, I'm like, whatever they did killed them.
Oh, well, I guess Kaede's probably going to spend the time to detect magic, right? While
Yeah,
you're
sure.
camping out. Because I mean, you might as well, right?
And Willow is going to follow around.
Well, it's mostly
wait.
surround that center area. One thing you did not catch before casting Detect Magic, the bag of soil on one of the tables with the alchemic substances is magic.
I'll identify it too.
Okay.
I also have detect magic, so I can help ritual detect magic with you.
That's not how that works. Unfortunately.
Well, never mind that.
I don't think artificers get ritual spells. I don't think they're a class that gets access to those.
I have no idea.
Regardless, having 2 people cast it's not very useful.
I mean, you could do it though, just to have like a bonding moment.
Yeah,
Or,
you
like,
could.
holding hand buddies at the.
But I don't think you need to be casting it to be holding hand buddies. I think Kaede'd be okay with it anyway. But yeah, anyway, you cast Identify on it.
Love doesn't have a lot of friends. She just wants a friend, okay?
It is a bag of
We
growth
went through a lot today.
fertilizer.
A lot today.
Bag of growth of what? Growth fertilizer?
Plant growth. There we go. It's plant growth.
Oh.
It has 10 charges.
Fuck it up.
And I will get you what those are at a later date.
So we take the flower home with the bag of plant growth, and we plant it in Hazel's garden, so we can have fresh flowers.
Anyway.
You can't try to tell me Hazel doesn't have a garden.
Not yet.
No, I haven't had a chance yet. I do want one. Maybe a little window garden or something.
There you go. Anyway.
You have to keep it far away from oh my god, what's her name?
Flame.
Flame, yeah.
I mean, the other problem, right, is that we're often gone months at a time, so who can
Yeah.
trust to water your garden for you?
Yeah.
We can make somebody.
Honest to God, if I brought it down to what's his name's office and asked him to look after it for me, I think he would.
If you brought it to Gilbert's office, he'd be
Yeah.
like, "Can you plant sit for me?" Just slowly but surely, every time you go out and collect a new plant for your garden at home, his office just gets a little more full every time you leave.
That would be a cute idea for you to, like, collect a plant for every mission we do.
That would be fun.
Anyway,
Another idea that I had a couple weeks ago and haven't been able to implement yet because we've been the same day is I want to start drawing a tarot card for Hazel every morning too.
Oh.
I think that'd be fun.
Anyway, hashtag like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. It really helps out.
The algorithm, it doesn't like these long videos.
Well, we're live streaming. It's different than like
Oh,
uploading
that's true.
a long
Yeah,
video.
you're right.
You know, we gotta hit the algorithm by eventually maybe adding like actual screenshots for thumbnails or titles that are more than D&D 5e fairy tale,
Session.
or not even session. I don't even bother changing the session number. It's the same title every time. I don't change the description or anything. It's just I click
Do you
go
save the
and I
videos?
go. Well, the videos save automatically. I mean, that's why we're streaming through YouTube. It's so the VODs are saved and uploaded.
Because they just automatically flip to VODs, right?
Exactly. So we don't have to worry about it. Anyway, hashtag like, comment, subscribe for more content like this coming at you in the future. Maybe it's really hard to say. Time is difficult.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, time is difficult and messy, and the universe likes to conspire against people. So
We could all die tomorrow.
We could all be dead right now.
We
And
could all die 2 minutes.
Yeah. And
If
that
you're
note,
watching,
Oh
if you're
my
watching
God,
this in
yes.
2090, we're probably dead.
Yeah. If some ancient archaeologist finds this, it is
You're
the.
watching this
Sorry.
OMG,
post-apocalypse.
who is still watching this in 2090?
Oh my gosh. So
We're famous. No, guys, we're famous in like
we're famous.
2030,
We're famous in the
so
future. 2070 kids like represent.
It's just gonna be me sad and alone because you're all dead.
Why are you not dead, Katrina?
Why didn't you die?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, why do you get to live longest?
Because Adam's really interested in cryogenics. So we're gonna be cryogenically
Trina, just
frozen.
because you're
Well,
cryogenically,
you won't be alive though. You won't be
You'll
like
be frozen.
yeah,
conscious.
you'll still
But
be
we would have
dead.
been frozen and then rethawed at that point.
Okay.
Oh,
Adam's-
in 2090. You're
Adam's
saying.
Adam's
in
a pretty a
2090.
pretty sensible guy. But I don't know. Cryogenics 2090. I don't think we're gonna make it that long, to be honest.
I used all of my spell slots.
That's a
I need to be tired.
real hard future. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.
Bye.
Fuck you.
Oh,
I hate this game.
goodbye unless you're from Ohio or France. In which case,
Fuck off.
please don't come back, or do.
Still goodbye,
But
actually.
yeah,
I mean,
still,
Yeah,
to be fair, for
definitely.
France, I don't care as much, but
Bye.
Ohio, get the fuck out
less
of here.
less goodbye and more
actually,
just
if they're French,
bye.
is bonjour.
You know what?
Oh,
Bad
good
bye.
riddance.
bad
Bad
bye.
bye.
Bad
Bad bye. So long. Anyway, I'm gonna
Go.
actually